Okay.
నాకు పని అవ్వడమే అసలు ఎక్కువ దేవునికి ఎట్టకున్నప్పుడే నాకు ఆకలి ఆకలి ఎట్లా మరి పెద్దలకి 12 చేస్తారు.
Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Right. Good evening, guys.
ఏమో ఈవినింగ్ పోతున్నానో నాకు నాది ఇంకా క్లారిటీ లేదు, రేపు పోతున్నానో తెలియదు.
Right.
నిన్న పోలే ట్యూషన్, నిన్న ఏడ్చిన కళ్ళని
Today,
కదా సార్ వాళ్ళు
the topic is like what there.
భగవదని ఇంకా నిన్న పోలేదు.
So
ఈ రోజు
language
నేను ఎప్పుడు
fundamentals.
ఇవాళ కూడా ట్యూషన్ బంద్ అనిపిసి ఆయన వాళ్ళు పిల్లలు ఉన్నారు చదవట్లేదు.
And before that,
Enjoy చేస్తున్నారు.
just give some clarity for
నిన్న
me.
నిద్ర వేరంట. శ్రేయ వేందట ఆమె ఫోన్లో
Any of you are coming for today's class as a demo class? Any of you are coming for today as a demo class?
అలా చూస్తే మాకే
Okay.
ఆడుకోవాలనిపిస్తుంది. పాపం చిన్న
Some of you are
వయసు
attending at 7:30 also. After the class, stay here. I will talk with you regarding these courses and all. Those who are at 7:30 and as well as like what they are demo class today, first class, those who are attending, stay here after the class. After 7:30, I will talk with you. Right? Don't worry. Then I will talk with you the classes and regarding these timings and everything after 7:30. But first of all, whatever the topic here, I am trying to discuss with you. Now try to understand the content.
శాంతి అని తెలిసిన
Okay?
సార్ వాళ్ళకి దుర్గా మాత కలిసి వచ్చింది, వాళ్ళకి దుర్గా మాతని
Right, sir.
పూజిస్తారు. అందుకే సార్ పేరు దుర్గా, ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇంకా దుర్గా పైన వచ్చేసింది. సార్ వాళ్ళ పాప పేరు కూడా దుర్గా.
శ్రీ దుర్గ ఏమే శాంతి దుర్గ అంటే చిన్న పిల్లల 2 years అట్లా
గుడ్డోడు ఎన్నో మంది కళలోకి వచ్చింది సార్. అవును, సార్కి కళలోకి వచ్చింది. అంటే శ్రీదుర్గ పట్టులో ఉన్నప్పుడు కూడా కళలోకి వచ్చిందంట. అంతే, ఇక అమ్మాయి పుడతారని ఫిక్స్, ఆ అమ్మాయికి ఆ పేరు పెట్టాలన్నట్టుగా వాళ్ళు అనుకున్నారు. ఇదాని మీద సార్కి ఉంటుంది సార్, దుర్గా సార్కి కళలోకి వస్తారంట.
Right. Now, the today's topic is language fundamentals. The concept is what there? Language fundamentals.
ఒకటే
What
అమ్మాయి కదా
exactly
మళ్ళా.
the language
సార్ వాళ్ళకి ఒక
fundamentals?
చెల్లె కదా.
What is this
అది
language
కాకుండా
fundamentals?
పిల్లలలో శ్రీదుర్గ
What
ఒకటే
is the
ఆడపిల్ల.
requirement of this
ఆడపడుచు
language
ఒకటే.
fundamentals?
ఒకటే ఉంది. ఇద్దరు
I'll give
అబ్బాయిలు,
some
ఇద్దరు
clarity.
అబ్బాయిలు, మధ్యలో
Now try
ఒక
to
అక్క.
understand it.
అందరికి ఒక అక్క.
For example, I want to construct a building. All of you observe carefully. I want to construct a building. What resources are required to construct a building? Yes, like cement, sand, bricks, iron, manpower, water. Then any other one? Sir, I'm not asking Java. General knowledge. Right? So, and so on. So many resources we required to construct a building. Am I right or not? One more question I'm asking you. Out of all these resources, which resources are natural resources, which are not created by human being, which must be created by nature? What are the natural resources here we are using it? Water is a natural resource. Next, sand. Next one is what there? Cement is nothing but what there? Some human created, right? Then it's not natural. It's an artificial. Of course, its root is from natural. That's okay. But somewhat human created thing. Then apart from that, what next one here? Alright, sir. Like this, maybe just to take then a few examples. So similarly, get the point. What I'm telling to you. Understand it. To construct a building, whatever the natural resources here we require, whatever the resources here we require that are provided by nature, that resources are nothing but what their building blocks. That resources are nothing but what their building blocks. With that building blocks only, we are able to prepare construct a particular building. Am I right or not? Similarly, if you want to write any Java application, everybody understand my point here now. What I'm telling to you, if you want to design or develop, if you want to design or develop any application, any Java application, if you want to design or develop any Java application, we need some resources. We need some resources which must be provided by the programming language. Right, sir? Understand my point here? What I'm telling you, which must be provided by the programming language. Some resources are building blocks. I'm telling there clearly are building blocks which must be provided by the programming languages. Right. These building blocks are called, these building blocks which are provided by the programming languages are called what they? Language fundamentals. Language fundamentals. I think so you understood my exact point, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to convey. Once again, I'll try to understand it. No, I don't have any knowledge on Java, but I want to prepare a Java program. If you want to prepare a Java program, some predefined support must be required from Java programming language. Programming language must give some building blocks. If the building blocks are not provided by Java programming language, how it is possible to create a Java program? How it is possible to prepare a Java program? It's almost same as like what if building blocks are not available from the nature, how it is possible to construct a building in outside? Everybody understand my point here. If sand is not available, how it is possible to construct a building? If water is not available, how it is possible to construct a building? Similarly, some predefined support must be required from Java programming language. Some predefined support must be required from Java programming language. With that predefined support only, we are able to prepare Java application. That predefined support is nothing but what their language fundamentals. Right, sir. This is the main intention of what their language fundamentals. Leave this one. After that, what are the various building blocks which are provided by Java programming language to construct a building? What exactly the predefined support is available from Java programming language to prepare Java applications? Understand my point here? To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following building blocks. The following what their building blocks. What are the various building blocks are provided by Java? If you observe this particular point, now try to understand the answers here. Now the point number 1, tokens. Point number 1, what are their tokens? The very first one is nothing but what are their tokens. Observe carefully. After these tokens, the next one is like what I am telling to you, data types. Second one is what there? Data types. Observe carefully. Then after these data types, next one is what there? Typecasting. Another one is what there? Typecasting. After this typecasting, next one is like what there? Java statements. Java statements. Under these Java statements, after the Java statements, another thing is like what there? Arrays. Right. Try to understand this point here. Arrays topic I will discuss within the future, not immediately. But because arrays is somewhat different in the case of Java programming language. In C and C++, arrays are somewhat different. In Java, arrays are different. In C and C++, array is a normal data structure where elements are going to be inserted as per indexing in consecutive memory locations. That's the definition, somewhat definition in the case of what there? C and C++. But in the case of Java, array definition is somewhat different. What is it? No, array is an object. In Java, array is what there? It's an object. It's not like any linear data structure. It's not like any different one. Just it is what there is an object in Java. Whenever it is an object, definitely it must have some object-oriented features. So if you understand clearly all the object-oriented features, then only we are able to understand what their array is a concept. Otherwise, we are unable to understand array is a content clear. Please recognize my point, what I am telling you. Sir, all of you are getting clarity or not? Tell me, what exactly the language fundamentals are available to prepare Java applications? No? First one is what their tokens, next one is what their data types, next one is what their typecasting, after that Java statements, and finally what their arrays. Arrays topic we will discuss in the future. After understanding object orientation, at least after understanding basics of object orientation, there we are going to understand what their arrays concepts, not immediately. So immediately our responsibility is what there? We have to understand tokens, next one is the data types, typecasting, then what next one here? Java statements. These topics here we are going to understand in effective manner. So all of you are getting clarity or not? Right. Let's move on to the very first one. What is this first one here? No, tokens. That very first one is like what there? Tokens. Understand this clearly. Right, sir. I want to give some definitions to you. Now try to understand this tokens part. I want to give some definition, try to understand it. No? Listen carefully. The individual logical unit in Java programming. What is that, guys? Now tell me. The individual logical unit in Java programming is called lexeme. Definition. One definition here I am telling there. Come on, guys. Now tell me, what is this lexeme here I am telling to you? The individual logical unit in Java programming is called what? Lexeme. I'll give you examples. Don't worry for it. No need to think much about it. This is called as what there? Lexeme. Observe carefully. Next one is, now this is the meaning of like what the lexeme definition are given. Individual logical unit in Java programming is called as what the lexeme. Next one is, I want to give the definition for what their token. What exactly the meaning of token I'm telling you. Now try to understand it clearly. All of you know. A group of lexemes come under a particular, or maybe the collection of lexemes. In a simple words, I'm telling to you, the collection of lexemes come under a particular group called, this group is called what there? A token. Guys, I'm asking one question to you. Now try to understand this point here. Try to give answer for this question. What is lexeme? Now tell me, guys. Individual logical unit in a program is called as what there? Lexeme. Now tell me similarly, what is token? Collection of lexemes come under a particular group called what there? Token. That group is nothing but what there is a token. Right. Example. If everybody understand this example now. Int I is equal to, or maybe A is equal to B plus C star D semicolon. There, all of you know. One intersection here I have written. What is that intersection, guys? Now tell me. First one is like what I am telling to you. Example, int A is equal to B plus C star D. Right, sir. B plus C star D. That's the value here I provided. Observe carefully. Where int is, what is this int actually? It's a data type. Am I right or not? Next one. A comma B comma C comma D. All these are like what their variables, or maybe we may call them as what their identifiers. Equal comma plus comma star. All these are like what their, these are operators. Got it or not? Okay, anyway, then I'm giving some points here. Now example I'm telling to you. Int A is equal to B plus C star D semicolon. Okay, int is a data type. A, B, C, D, all these are like what their variables are identifiers. Next one is, after completion of this, equal comma plus comma star, all these are like what their operators. Then after that, after understanding all these things now, semicolon is available in Java. This is what their terminator, or maybe before that we can understand this is like what their special symbol. This is what their special symbol or terminator. Any name here we can use. Okay, sir. Now these are the classifications I have given over this particular equation. But now my question is what their number of lexemes. First of all, I want to divide the total thing into the number of lexemes. How many lexemes are available? If you observe the number of lexemes here, logical individual unit in Java programming, or an individual logical unit in Java programming is called as what their lexeme. How many lexemes are available? Int is one logical individual unit. A, next one is equal, next one is a B, and next one is like what their plus, next one is what their, next one is what their star, next one is what, and a D, next one is what their semicolon. Overall, how many number of lexemes are available, guys? Now tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Overall, 9 lexemes are available or not? Overall, how many number of lexemes are available? 9 lexemes here. That's okay, fine. After understanding these 9 lexemes now, how many tokens are available here now? Tell me. How many tokens are available here now? Number of tokens. What are the various number of tokens here now? Tell me here. Groups. So that collection of lexemes are come under a particular group. Collection of lexemes come under a particular group. That group is called as what there? What is that group actually? That group is nothing but what there? It's a token. Got my point or not? Now get number of tokens, or how many number of tokens are available? This is one token. This is like what there? Another group. This is another group. This is what there? Another group. Overall, how many types of tokens are available here? No, 4 types of tokens are existed. What are all these things? No, 4 types of tokens are available. Guys, all of you following these points? No. Only 2 points are given, 3 points majorly. First point is what there? To prepare any Java program, some fundamental building blocks we required. That building blocks were nothing but language fundamentals. What language fundamentals are provided by Java to prepare Java applications? No, majorly 5 building blocks are provided. What are the 5 building blocks there? Tokens, data types, typecasting, Java statements. What next one here? Arrays. These 5 topics are available. Anyway, we are going to discuss about these arrays in the future, not immediately. In the future, we are going to discuss about what their arrays concepts, not immediately. Leave this one here. Now let's move on to the tokens first. What is that? If you want to understand these tokens now, first we have to understand a lexeme. What exactly the meaning of lexeme, that we have to understand. Now let's see this one here. What is this lexeme actually? What is the point here? No, individual logical unit in programming, in Java programming is called as what? Lexeme. What is the token here? No, the collection of lexemes come under a particular group. Collection of lexemes comes under a particular group. That is what there? A token. Example I have given there. One statement, one Java statement I have given. In this Java statement, how many lexemes are available and how many tokens are available? If you see the list of lexemes now, into A is equal to B plus C star T semicolon. Each and every logical unit is a lexeme. How many lexemes are available overall? 9 lexemes are available. Then how many tokens are available here? Observe carefully. 4 number of tokens are existed. 4 types of tokens are existed. Clear or not? Fine. Now let's understand this point here. Another point now. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following tokens. Again, in the tokens also some classification is available. Try to understand this. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following tokens. What exactly the tokens here we are going to understand it. Now, number 1, observe carefully. Number 1, identifiers. First one is like what there? Identifiers. Next one is like what there? Literals. I'm talking about tokens. Already fundamentals are given there. Inside this tokens part I've taken. Inside this, how many tokens are available? That I'm discussing with you. First one is what there? Identifiers. Next one is what there? Literals. After understanding these literals, next one, after completion of this, keywords or reserved words. Keywords or reserved words. After this keywords or reserved words, next one is like what there? Operators. The last one is what there? Operators. Overall, how many types of tokens are available in Java? 4 types of tokens mainly. What are the 4 types of tokens? No, identifiers, literals, keywords or reserved words. Next one is what there? Operators. But of course, special symbols are available. I'm going to cover all the special symbols as per our concepts automatically in the future. Or maybe if you want to include the special symbols, no, we can include at any location. It's not much important, but throughout Java, we are going to talk about what there is special symbols. These are the various things here we are getting. Right, sir. Now, first of all, understand this what there identifiers part. What exactly the meaning of identifiers? Before that, I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Now try to understand it. No. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided some language fundamentals. What are the language fundamentals which are provided by Java? First one is what? Tokens. Next one is data types. Next one is typecasting. Next one is Java statements. Last one is arrays. Nice. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided a set of tokens. What are the tokens which are provided by Java? Identifiers, literals, keywords or reserved words. Fourth one is what there? Operators. Right, so please everybody must respond for my questions now. Why? Because if you give response now, then only I can understand how much you are understanding our content. So, am I right or not? Say for example, when a musical night is going on in outside,
Hello.
where singers are singing the songs. Okay, even in some songs now, they are singing in an effective way. In the peak position, they are singing the songs. When they are singing the songs in a peak position, if all the audience are completely silent, no, what is the situation for the singers now? Tell me, their battery is down or not? Definitely. In the next song, they may not show their interest. Why? Because if audience are not active, then how the singers can perform their max performance? No. Similarly, myself is a singer here. Am I right or not? Very good singer. My songs are very good or not, that depends on your activeness inside the classes. If you are good active, if you are inactive, definitely I will sing more. If you are not active, my songs will be very less. Is that got it or not? So whenever I'm asking the questions there, try to respond everybody. If you are giving more responses, no, effective responses, active responses, immediately I'm able to give more content. Try to understand it. Of course, at the end I can talk everything. That's okay. But depends on your activeness. I'm able to show your content effectiveness. Right, sir. Good. Now try to understand clearly. All right, sir. Now, identifier. What exactly the meaning of identifier in Java programming? Right, sir. One example I'm telling you. Try to understand it.
రోజు నీకు
Identifier
క్రియేట్ చేసి ఇస్తాము.
is a name
అందరికీ ఆఫీస్ ఫోన్
assigned to the programming elements.
మా పర్సనల్ ఫోన్స్ రిమైనింగ్ అందరికీ ఆఫీస్ ఫోన్స్.
Identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements.
అండ్ ఏదైనా ఇష్యూ
What are these programming elements? No. Variables we are able to write in our programs or not? Methods we are able to write in our programs or not? Constructors we are able to write. Of course, you may not aware about all these things. Understand it? These are like what they're programming elements. Variables, methods, constructors, classes, interfaces. Then what next one get? Packages, and so on and so on and so on. So many programming elements are existing. So what is an identifier, guys? Now tell me. Identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements like variables, methods, constructors, classes, interfaces, packages, and so on. For each and every one, we should provide a particular name. Am I right or not? Say, for example, I want to call each and every individual person. Yes, your all members are gathered here. I want to call each and every person individually. Then how it is possible? How I can call that person individually? Right, definitely I need your identity or not? I need some identity or not? Then what's in general your identity? No, that's your name. Everybody, all of you are having names, right? Through that name only I can access each and every person individually. So definitely identity is required for each and every person in the form of a name. Similarly, in Java applications, we are able to write n number of variables, more and more number of methods, more and more number of classes, more and more number of interfaces, more and more number of programming elements we are going to write. Whenever we are writing all this more and more, definitely we need some identity for each and every programming element. Then only you can access. When we write number of variables, I must access that variables or not? We are able to write number of methods, so I can access that methods or not? We have written number of classes. I need to access that number of classes. But if you want to access variables, or if you want to access methods, or if you want to access classes, I must have that respective variable identity. The respective variable must have a particular name. The respective method must have a particular name. The respective class must have a particular name. Through these names only, I can access in my application.
Hello.
So definitely we need some identity. That identity we are going to provide in the form of, that identity we are able to provide in the form of what there? A particular name. That name is called as what there? An identifier. That name is called as what there? An identifier. Sir, sir, get my point or not? Alright sir, that's okay, fine. Listen carefully. One more simple question, guys. Everybody understand it now. So you're all sitting here in front of me. If I want to access individual persons, then definitely I need your identity. Clear? It's mandatory. That identity is available in the form of your names only. In the form of your names only, that identity is available. Okay, nice. But here my question is, you have your names, right? Do you know what is the history behind your name? Any history behind your name? Yes, sir. Also, you are getting your names now. Your parents have given your names, right? How your parents have given your name? Do you have any awareness on it? No idea. Right, clear. I can say some story about it. I think maybe when you born now, your parents might be noted date of birth and time of birth. Am I right or not? Definitely, it's the minimum nowadays now. Date of birth and time of birth both might be written in a note separately. Maybe some kind of occasion in general we used to conduct in India. Naming ceremony, right? 45th date or maybe 41st day or maybe 20, whatever. I don't know exactly the dates. Please come. On particular day, some kind of naming ceremony is going to be conducted. Am I right or not? Okay. Then on that, before that, whatever parents have done there, parents might be went to some pandits in the temple maybe, or maybe some faster in the church, or maybe some masses, wherever it may be. They may go to the respective location. They might be asked with respect to pandit what they're asking there. My baby was born on this particular date, on this particular time. Can you suggest the name for this? Then immediately what the pandit is doing, sir, now tell me, any idea? What the pandit is doing there, any idea for you? Right, sir. Immediately he is calculating something in air or not? Immediately that pandit is calculating something in air or not? Definitely might be calculated something in air. And then finally, that pandit has given suggestion to your parents, no? Your baby name must be started with a K. Your baby name must be started with a yes. Baby name must be started with what there? Some particular name, particular letter. The pandit might be giving that type of suggestion. Then immediately what our parents are doing now, they came to home and they open the computer, they will Google it. Good names started with a K. Good names started with what there P. Yes, sir. Am I right or not? Yeah, because of that reason only Pawan Kalyan is a name, Mahesh Babu is a name, Chandra Babu is a name, Nagoor Babu is a name.
ఎవరికి
Yes,
क्या
sir.
पूछो
So all the names are coming like that or not? See, the point is what? That pandit is calculating something on air, maybe numerically or maybe astrologically, something else. He might be calculating something on air. How he calculated, no? Alpha is calculating something, no? No, there are some rules and regulations. There are some rules and regulations. Then which name is suitable for you? That might be some calculations. As per the calculations, the suggestion is coming. The calculations are nothing but what there? A set of rules and regulations that pandit has followed to give a name. Similarly, in the case of Java, if you want to give names for the programming elements, on flow you should not give your own conventions. Java has given a set of conventions to provide names to the programming elements. Java has given a set of conventions to provide names to the programming elements. There are some rules and regulations in Java to provide names to our programming elements. Unless you're following my point or not? So get the point like what I'm telling to you. Java has provided the following rules and regulations. The following rules and regulations to provide or to give names to the programming elements. What are the various rules and regulations are provided by Java to provide rules and names to the programming elements? No? Now let us see some of the points. Some of the rules and regulations here we have to understand. Now observe carefully. Rule number one. What exactly the rule number one here? All Java identifiers, that means names, identifiers in the sense we can understand what their names. All Java identifiers, what we have to provide there must not be started with a number. All the Java identifiers must not be started with a number. Of course, any of your names are started with a number? In general, no. Similarly, in Java programming language also, all programming elements names must not be started with a number. But the subsequent symbols may be a number. Got my point or not? Observe carefully what's the point I'm telling you. All Java identifiers must not be started with a number, but the subsequent symbols may be a number. I want to elaborate this point, try to understand. Few more points I want to add. No, all Java identifiers must not be started with a number. Okay, not started with a number, but with what they have to be started? No, but not started with a number, I know, but with what they have to be started? If we come for this one, identifiers may start with an alphabet. Identifiers may start with an alphabet, comma, underscore symbol. Yes, may be possible. Underscore symbol, comma, dollar symbol even. dollar symbol,
3 or 4 days
okay, but the subsequent symbols may be a number, comma, an alphabet, comma, underscore symbol,
తెలీదు.
underscore symbol, observe carefully, comma, dollar symbol, comma, what there, dollar symbol. These many points are available. Guys, all of you observe carefully what I'm telling you. Tell me, what is the rule number 1 here? All Java identifiers must not be started with a number. Then it may start with what there? Identifier may start with what there? An alphabet. Next one is what there? Underscore symbol. Next one is what there? Dollar symbol. But the subsequent symbols may be what there? A number, an alphabet, underscore symbol, or what there? Dollar symbol.
From website you can purchase.
You can see some examples.
You can purchase and
Integer ENO is equal to 111. What is identifiers are here? Now tell me, ENO is a name or not? ENO is an identifier or not? Now if that identifier is started with an alphabet or not? E, small e is an alphabet or not? Nice. Next one is, after that, observe carefully, string. String is a class, actually it's a data type. No, string 9 e name is equal to Durga, for example. I have written it. String 9 e name is equal to what there? Durga. Answer my point here. 9 started with 9. Observe carefully. This is one example. Next one is, after that, float underscore e cell is equal to 50,000.0 EF float value. Next one is, after that, string EMP. That means, then what next one here apart from this? Now here I want to provide float dollar e cell is equal to $500. Clearly we can understand. You got 0. Next one is, after completion of this, then what is that next point here? Underscore symbol, okay. The next one is the number is okay. Then alphabet here. Now next one is string EMP underscore number is equal to, or maybe ID, EMP ID. For example, if I take now E-111, that is a string value I have taken it. Next one is, after that, float again, float E cell in dollar is equal to maybe 500.0 F. This is float value. Even capital F is also valid, no problem. But the points here I'm telling you. Right, so now these are the various examples we have seen there. Now tell me, out of all these things, which things are valid and which things are invalid? No. Out of all the things, which things are valid and which things are invalid? No. Now tell me, first one is valid or invalid? Come on, first one is valid or invalid? Yes, it is valid. We don't have any problem with this first one. Now tell me guys, the second one is valid or invalid? No. Second one is what there? Started with what there? 9 now. Valid or invalid? No. Invalid. This is invalid. Why it is invalid? No. Why it is invalid? No. That identifier is started with what there? Number. But what is the rule for these identifiers? No. Identifiers must not be started with a number. Identifiers must be maybe started with an alphabet or underscore symbol or a dollar symbol, but not be started with what there? A number. But here we provided number, that's why it is invalid. Next one is what? Valid or invalid? No. Valid. This is valid. Why sir? Why it is valid? No. Started with the underscore symbol. Yes, valid. No problem here. Next one is what there? Dollar e-cell. Dollar e-cell is valid or invalid? No. Yes, valid. No problem here. Why? Because identifiers may start with what there? Dollar also. Next one is what there? String EMP underscore ID. Valid or invalid? No. Underscore we provide in the middle. At any location underscore is valid. So no problem here. That we can write now. It is what there? Valid. Next one is what there? Now tell me. E-cell in a dollar. E-cell in a dollar. Valid or invalid? No. Right. It's also be valid here. The dollar symbol we can write at any location. Okay. All of you are getting clarity, no? But still some of your faces are not in glow. Okay, I know. When I have to make you to glow, wait a minute of time. Right, sir. Now people are expecting the programming proofs, I think so. Now let me show that. Wait a minute of time. I'll show the programming proofs. Don't worry. Right. Just give a minute of time.
Asking about videos, right?
1 minute, sir.
Huh? సరే ఎన్నిసార్లు రా మొన్నటి నుంచి ఇదే చెప్పినావు నిన్న గొడవ పడ్డావు
Right, sir. Now, understand this point here. What I am telling to you, file new Java, simple file. Those who are completely new for programming, don't worry. At 7:30, I'll give more clarity. Then how to prepare this program also we are going to understand. Just namesake I'm preparing this program, try to understand it. Class test I have taken. Now here, I want to write the same examples. Whatever the examples here I prepared there, now the same examples here I want to take. Whether they are valid or invalid, just I want to check in the program. Let me copy and paste. Now here, I want to delete. And these things no, then the cases are given, status are given, the status I want to delete. 1 minute. Whether they are valid or invalid, here we have to check. Right, sir. Now here, what we are having there? Now int env is equal to 111 string. Right, sir. 9 ename is equal to Durga, float E cell, dollar E cell 500, it's okay, empty, underscore ID, float value here we are getting, right. Let me save this here. Now I want to save this at the D drive, inside the D drive. Here I have to go for what the Java 6. Now here I want to prepare like what the test.java. See, observe carefully. I want to compile this program. If you are getting compilation error message will come there. There we can see that. By seeing that error message, we can identify where we are getting error. Now let me open command prompt now. In that command prompt, go for this d:/cd Java 6 p.m. How to prepare these programs, I'll give clarity at 7:30. Don't worry for it. Those who are completely new members, I'll show this. Java C space test.java. Right, sir. Now here we are getting some errors now. So many errors here we are getting there. Why, sir? Why you are getting these many errors now? Right.
అప్పటి వరకు ఏం చేస్తావని అడిగిన
Yeah, this is okay. One
మరి
minute.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ రోజు నన్ను ఏం చేస్తావు
Right.
ఇది
No, this is because of copy and paste. Don't worry.
कौन
Yeah, I'll show separately.
कौन
Don't worry.
6 days लेता बाद में
System dot out dot println of hello 1 minute guys. Let me check. Some problem is going on here. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Okay, Java space test. Okay, nice. Now let me show all the points that I want to show there. Separate I want to have. Why? Because I copy from document. That's why it is taking some other format here. Now here int env is equal to what, sir? Then what I provided here 111. Try to observe this clearly. System.out.println of system.out.println of where I need to provide env. First of all, see individually one by one I want to show there. Now here we don't have any problem with this. Already it is valid. Am I right or not? Java C space test.java. No compilation error. Java space test. We are getting output 111. No compilation error. Right, sir. Just only check error is coming or not. That's enough. Next one is what? Next one here apart from this no string 9 ename is equal to Durga. We provided here. Next one is what I want to check here 9 ename. Now observe carefully. Now we are going to get some compilation error. Try to recognize this error here. Java C space test.java. These many errors here we are getting there. Observe carefully. Malformed floating point literal here 9 ename. Not a statement here. Like this here we are getting. Here also we are getting some errors. Observe carefully. So here the point is like what there. Identifier must not be started with a number. For example, if I remove this 9 I removed here. If I remove this 9 no. Then here if I save this, there we are able to get what there? No compilation error. Java C space test.java. No compilation error. Java space test. Here we are able to get some output like what there? Durga. Got or not? Now it's okay, fine. Similarly, like what next one I shown there, no. Here I want to put dollar. started with the dollar. Of course, same variable. I'm able to provide this dollar.
అదే
That
ఇప్పుడు
means
ఈ రోజు
underscore.
ఏం చేస్తావు అక్కడ ఉండే
I'm able to put underscore. Any mistake with that? No. Is it valid or invalid? No. Yes, valid. Yes. Then we can
Three
compare
hundred
and
కదా
execute
అట్లా?
this. Then we are able to get some output here.
ఏమైనా
Java
అట్లే
C
కదా?
space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Durga is an output here. We are getting. Also get next one is after that. I want to start with the dollar. For example, in place of this underscore symbol, we can use what there dollar. There's no issues there. There also we are able to get what there some output here. Java C space test.java. That's it. Java space test. We are getting some output. Not only that, we can keep this dollar even in the middle. Say for example, here I provided dollar here. Here also be E. That means here I want to remove that E and A dollar. Understand it here. Now here we are able to get like what there the dollar I provide in the middle. We can provide that dollar in the middle of the identifier. That doesn't matter here. Subsequent symbols may be what there dollar here. No compilation
నేను
error.
వస్తాను కూడా అనుకుంటున్నాను.
Now Java space test. Here we are getting
ఇంటి
some
నుంచి
Durga as
నేను
an
వస్తాను
output.
ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను కదా.
Next one is what there. In the middle I want to provide underscore symbol. Possible or not possible?
కన్ఫర్మ్ చేసుకోండి.
Underscore symbols in the middle. Possible or not possible? Yes, possible here. Now we can compile the program. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Here we are getting like what there? Durga. Durga is an output here we are giving. That's all of you get my point or not? That's okay, fine. Leave this one. Rule number 1 is very clear. So some of the valid cases are available, some of the invalid cases are available. This is like what there? Rule number 1. Now here we have to go for rule number 2. Listen, all of you listen carefully, everybody.
నువ్వు ఇదే అంటే
Identifiers are not having spaces in the middle. Identifiers are not having what their spaces in the middle. Identifiers do not have spaces in the middle.
ఇప్పుడు చెప్తే నేను పంపించాలని చెప్తున్నా కదా. ఇంకా నువ్వు షాప్ ఓపెన్
Identifiers do not have spaces in the middle. Examples I am telling you, try to understand it now. Int emp space no is equal to 111. Int emp no is equal to 111. This is one example. Next one is string emp addr is equal to Hyderabad. Then string emp space addr is equal to what there? Hyderabad. Tell me guys. Now first one is what there? Valid or invalid? No. First one is what there? Invalid. Why it is invalid, sir? Now tell me. After the CMP and NO spaces are available or not? Right, sir. Now get the second one is valid or invalid? No. Second one is valid or invalid? No. Yes, valid. Now tell me. String emp addr. Emp addr is equal to Hyderabad. Now tell me. Is it valid or invalid? No. Yes, it is valid. Why? Because no space is available. Now what about this one? Last one here? No. Valid or invalid? No. Valid or invalid? No. This is invalid. This is invalid. Why it is invalid here? Now tell me. Spaces are available. In general, most of the people are completely freshers for programming. Those who are completely new for programming, they used to do this type of mistakes. No?
बोले तो मेरे को नहीं छूटता हो.
They used to do this type of mistakes. No? In identifier, spaces must not be allowed. Everything we have to write is a single word only. Even though multiple words are available, but we have to attach them without the spaces. In general, in the English, word to word space we are going to provide. But in the case of Java programming language, a single identifier in the sense, it should be a single name without having any spaces in the middle. Of course, multiple words we can take, but all the words must be in an attached mode. See, for example, here I am telling that EMP, ADDR, two things are available. Or else maybe, one more example here. Now here, string temporary EMP, ADDR is equal to what there? IDBAT. At the same time, string temp emp addr, if you write like this, this is the in general users that means users habituation. Three words are available. They are trying to keep some spaces between the words. But whenever we want to write that everything as a single identifier, you must remove spaces in the middle. Now tell me, here we are not having, this is like what their valid case, but this is what their, this is invalid. Answer my point. Spaces are not allowed in the middle of the identifiers. Spaces are not possible in the middle of the identifiers. Still see this one? If you want to know this particular content here, I will show in the form of this one here. Now okay, I will take some examples. Now what I am telling to you, string EMP name is equal to what there? Durga. String EMP name is equal to what there? Durga. I am going to provide this in a section. Alright sir. Now I want to write like what there, system.out.println of, system.out.println of, then direct I want to write like what there, EMP name. Observe carefully. Now get this, I want to compare and execute this. If we want to compare and execute this, then what we have to do there, Java C space tester.java. Are getting any compilation error? No compilation error here. Java space tester, here we are getting some output. It's okay, fine. Say for example, I want to provide space here. Here also I want to provide space here. Now up to this now, how many errors we are getting there? Number of errors here we are getting. Java C space tester.java. There are so many errors here we are getting there. The spaces are not allowed. Spaces are not available. Right, sir, we can take any examples in this way. Spaces are not going to be allowed here. Right, all of you are getting clarity or not? Right, the rule number 2 here we completed. Now let's come for the rule number 3. In Java applications, all operators are not allowed in the identifiers. Come again. What's the point I said to you? In Java applications, all operators are not allowed in the identifiers. Operators must not be allowed inside the identifier. That's the point that you have to understand. Alright, sir. Now see this one. We want to go for some examples here. Now try to understand these examples now. Alright, sir. First one is like what I'm telling you that example here.
Screenshot, sir.
Say for example, int
Just you have to pay and
EMP NO is equal to 111. Similarly, int
5 pages
EMP
screenshot
plus NO is equal to 111. String EMP minus name is equal to
take the
Durga.
screenshots and
Next one is float EMP underscore sal is equal to 50,000 0.0 F. Also carefully what I am telling you. Next one is, then after that, string EMP like what the star address at ADDR is equal to what? IDDR. Now tell me guys, now what about the first one here? Now tell me. First one is what there, valid or invalid now? Valid. EMP NO, we don't have any operator inside this. Now it is what there, valid. Next one is what there, EMP plus NO. EMP plus NO. Plus is available or not? Plus is provided inside the identifier or not? Valid or invalid now? This is what there, invalid. This is what there, invalid. Now what next one here, string EMP hyphen name. EMP hyphen name is equal to what there? Durga. Valid or invalid now? Valid or invalid now? Invalid. This is minus, of course. Here we can say no. Invalid. Then what about this one here? Valid or invalid now? Valid. This is underscore symbol. Underscore symbols are valid. But in general, people are taking this misunderstanding about this point here. Even though it is in underscore symbol, they are thinking it is what there. Hyphen or maybe minus now. They are giving some wrong mark for it. Understand it here? There we have to take care. Next one is, what is the next one? Can you now tell me? Valid or invalid now? String EMP star ADDR is equal to itabed. Valid or invalid now? It is invalid. Why it is invalid, sir? What is available here? Star is available. Am I right or not? Right, so now let me check this here. I want to check one by one clearly. Now here we have to understand. It's valid or invalid here, we have to understand. Now observe carefully. Alright, sir. EMP NO as this here I want to write. EMP NO. No compilation error. Java C space tester.java compiled successfully. Java space test 111 output here we are getting. Then what next one here we are getting here? Now tell me. Alright, sir. This part here we have to understand. EMP plus NO. What we are taking here? EMP plus NO here we have taken. EMP plus NO. Here also we have to use what? The EMP plus NO. There we are able to get some compilation error. Java C space tester.java. Error here getting some semicolon is required here. Some error here we are getting. Leave this one. Then after that, what next one here we have to do there? Now EMP minus name. String EMP minus name. Right, sir.
ఇంత
Now,
సన్యాసులు
here what we have to do there, EMP minus a name.
చెప్పు అట్నే
Now, definitely we are able to get what there? Some compilation error. Java C space test.java. Here we are getting some errors. The number of errors here we are getting, just leave this one, not required. Then after that, this is not good. 1 minute. This is Durga. Right. Anyway, error we are getting there. Error we are getting here. Java C space test.java. Error we are getting. Again, semicolon is expected here. Next one is after that, float. This value here we have to provide there. Now, alright, now here we have to provide what there, EMP underscore sal. Let's know. Let us check this clearly. What we are able to get. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Here we are getting some value here. So like this here we are able to check that even the last one here. What is this last one here we have to check there. Alright, now here we are providing this value, but we should not use this double quotation. In edit plus different double quotation here we have to use there. Now its value is like what there, EMP star editor. Definitely we are able to get what there, compilation error. Java C space test.java compilation error here we are getting. What we are getting there, that semicolon here we are getting. Semicolon is expected here. So almost all the cases here are shown or not. So first one is valid, second one is invalid, third one is invalid, fourth one is valid, again fifth one is what there, invalid here. So finally the conclusion is what there. Now tell me, what is the conclusion now? In Java applications, all operators are not allowed in the identifier. That is one point. Next one is after that. Point number 4. Observe carefully, all of you know. Point number 4. All Java identifiers are not allowing all special symbols except a dollar symbol, that is underscore symbol and a dollar symbol.
Hello. Yes,
sir.
sir.
Inside the identifiers, underscore and dollar symbols are allowed or not allowed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Underscore symbol and dollar symbols are allowed or not allowed? Definitely allowed. These two are allowed. But except these two, all the remaining special symbols are not allowed. Right, sir. In Java, all Java identifiers are not allowing all special symbols except what there, underscore symbol and what next one here, dollar symbol. Now let's see some examples here. Up to know what are the examples here we are having here. Try to understand these examples here. Now first one is like what I am telling to you. Right. Again the similar examples here. In the emp.no is equal to 111. Observe carefully. Now string EMP at the rate Hyderabad. EMP at the rate Hyderabad is equal to something as what the Durga. Then after that, after completion of this, float EMP salary dollar is equal to 500. That is $5,000. Maybe 0.0.
No. In that
After that, after completion of this, string hash EADDR is equal to like what their Hyderabad. Guys, now another point here. Again, I'm telling to you, string EMP hyphen like what there, qualification is equal to BTech, for example. Like this kind of taken there. Now tell me, what about the first one, guys? Valid or invalid now? Valid or invalid now? This is what we are having there here. No dot. Dot is a special symbol or not? Right. Dot is not allowed inside the identity. Of course, dot is available in Java. Dot has separate meaning inside the Java, but inside the identifier, dot is not allowed here. So here what we are getting there, this is what there, invalid. This is what there, invalid case here we have to identify. Next one, after completion of this, string EMP at the rate Hyderabad. What is the value here? At the rate symbol, special symbol, valid or invalid? No, invalid. This is what there, invalid. Next one, float EMP sal dollar. Float EMP sal dollar, valid or invalid? No. Valid or invalid? No. Yes, this is what they're valid. Valid here we can understand. Next one is string hash EADDR. Hash is a special symbol or not? It is a special symbol. Now this is what they're valid. But now what about this one here? This is valid or invalid? No. Third one, Valid. Why? Because dollar symbols are allowed. Dollar symbols are allowed inside what there? Identifiers here. Also careful.
Sir,
Next one
actually
is
5,000,
string
you
EMP
need to pay
hyphen
4,000, right?
fal
Now?
btech. Then what is this now? Valid or invalid now?
Now you have to
Valid.
pay
This is what there?
4,000.
Valid here we
If
can
you
understand.
want to
Right,
purchase
sir.
that
Not
means
required to check
you
in
have to
the
pay
edit plus.
4,000. We
Valid or
will
invalid now?
provide that if it is possible,
Right,
we will
perfect.
provide Python
Invalid.
interview
Very good,
questions also.
compilers.
Otherwise, I will confirm with my admin team some more
Just I'm
discounts.
checking whether you are in alert or not.
For some more discounts.
Huh? Right, sir. You are very good
Yes, sir.
students. You know
Actually,
Java perfectly. Right?
already you will get a 70% discount.
People are ready to
And
catch
I
my
provide a
errors only.
1,000 discount also. Means
Wait.
4,000.
In the future, might I'll give some
If
assignments now.
Python interview questions
Topic wise, I'll
not
conduct some
available
written
means
tests. I'll read your
I
mocks
will
inside
confirm
the
with my
classes.
admin team, sir, for
Huh?
some more
Right.
discount.
Now
You
listen,
asked
listen carefully.
3,200.
So, guys,
So
up
I
to
will
now,
discuss
up to
with them.
carefully. Fourth point also we can be completed. What is fourth point here? All Java identifiers are not
okay.
allowing.
I think it
All
is not-
special
it is
symbols
not
except
available, sir.
underscore
So I will
symbol and
confirm
what
with the
there?
admin team.
Dollar symbol. Some valid and invalid cases can I sure. Even this one also
They
we are
are
able to
very
check in
big,
edit
sir.
class.
They're not
But anyway,
answering
all the
my calls.
concepts are very clear. Now try to understand it. Right, sir. Next one after the completion of this.
Oh, not possible, not possible.
Next one is.
I will
Next
update you
point.
today.
One more point I'm telling you. Try to observe carefully.
Yeah.
All Java identifiers are not allowing keywords. Our Java identifiers are not allowing what there? Keywords.
Hello.
Not possible to use keywords as
No.
what there? Identifiers. Understand it? Not possible to use what there? Keywords.
Hello?
Understand it now. Right, sir. Some examples here we are able to identify, and what are the examples here we are understanding here. Now try to recognize this now. Say for example, int. Observe carefully, a is equal to 10. Clear or not? Into a is equal to 10 now. Okay. Next, observe carefully. Int break is equal to 20. This break is what there is a keyword. But in place of a, I'm using what there break. In place of a, I'm using what there break. Keyword I'm using as an identifier. My variable name is a keyword. That is what there break. That's the point I'm telling there. Observe carefully. For example, float ECR is equal to 5,000 or 50,000.0. We can understand it now. Float ECR is equal to 50,000.0F. That's okay. But at the same time, here what I'm telling there, float, now I want to use fur is equal to 50,000. Something else I want to use their language. That means here break is a keyword. Next one is what there? ECR. ECR is what there? Normal variable. F for fur is what there again? Again it is a keyword. Alright, sir.
Sir,
Now, what are valid cases, what are invalid cases here? After this, now, int a is equal to 10, it is what there? Valid. Next, int break is equal to 20. What is this now actually? Valid or invalid now? This is invalid. Why it is invalid here? Why it is invalid here? Break. Break is what now? It's a keyword. Keyword must not be used as what there? Identifiers. Next one is like what there? Float ESR is equal to what there? 50,000. Something else here be provided. Now this is valid. Now float fur is equal to fur is what there? Is a keyword. There we are able to get like what there? Invalid case. I want to show that point clear. Right, sir. Now here. I want to say int break or else maybe int a is equal to 10 here we provided system dot out dot println of a we provided. Now here we are able to compile and execute this program Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test 10 is an output, but in place of a, what I want to provide there? In place of a, I want to provide like what there? Break. Break is a keyword, but we cannot use this in our program there. Java C space test.java. Here we are getting some error. Break is not allowed, it's a keyword. Next one, after completion of this, another thing is like what there? F for fur. Okay, F for fur. I want to use now. Now here I want to use what there? F for. Now here also we are able to get like what there? Some compilation error. Java C space test.java. Number of errors here. If you're getting it or not. So the points are not yet completed here. Few more points are remaining here. Guys, now first of all, now let us understand what we understood in today's session. What exactly the content here we understand in today's session or try to. Still data types related point is available. Data types are command or keywords or not? Okay. Then data types are command or what there? Keywords no. But where some rules and regulations are available about this data types now. Primitive data types are not allowed, but up to some sort user defined data types are allowed. as an identifier. That information I've already discussed with you later on. But first of all, now understand, guys, what exactly the points I'm telling to you. Today, what exactly the content here we understand there. Now check this clearly. Today we started with what the language fundamentals content. Right, sir. What's the requirement to cover this language fundamentals? Now tell me, all of you know. What's the requirement to start this language fundamentals, all of you? Right, sir. If you want to design or develop any Java application, we need some resources or building blocks which must be provided by Java programming language. That is called as what their language fundamentals. Right, sir. How many language fundamentals are available? 5 language fundamentals are available. What are the 5 language fundamentals? No? Tokens, data types, typecasting, Java statements, then arrays. Next one is out of all these things, token. I given the definitions for token. First of all, I given definition for lexeme. What is this lexeme now? Individual logical unit in Java programming is called what? Lexeme. Then what is token here? No, the collection of lexemes come under a particular group. The group is called as what? There a token. I given one equation. Find the number of lexemes and tokens in a section. Individual, each and every individual is treated as what? There a lexeme. How many lexemes are available? No, 9 lexemes are available. But how many tokens are available here? 4 types of tokens are available. What are the 4 types of tokens now? Int, data type, A, B, C, D are what there? Variables are identifiers. Equal plus a star are what there? Operator. Semicolon is what there? Special symbol or a terminator. Right, so number of tokens. How many tokens are available? 4 types of tokens are available. Next one is to prepare Java applications. Java has provided a set of tokens. What are the various tokens which are provided by Java? Identifiers, literals, keywords or reserved words, operators. These many things are provided. Then we are given identifiers. What is an identifier? Now tell me. Identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements like variables, methods, constructors, classes, interfaces, packages, and so on. Right, sir? To provide identifiers, Java has given a set of rules and regulations. What are the rules and regulations are provided by Java? What is the first rule here? No. All Java identifiers must not be started with a number. Identifiers may start with an alphabet or underscore symbol or dollar symbol. But the subsequent symbols may be a number, an alphabet or underscore symbol or a dollar symbol. Then few examples can be provided here. Understand it. Next one is identifiers do not have spaces in the middle. Identifiers do not have spaces in the middle. Some examples are given. In Java applications, all operators are not allowed in the identifiers. In the middle of the identifiers, operators are not allowed. Next one. All Java identifiers are not allowing all special symbols except what there? Dollar symbols and underscore symbols. Next one is all Java identifiers are not allowing what there? Keywords. Keywords are having specific meaning now. So we cannot use the keywords as what there? Identifiers. So these are the various rules and regulations here we have to understand here. Yes, sir. All of you are getting clarity or not? Right, sir. That's okay, fine. Do one thing. Those who are attending that 6 o'clock previously, that today I want to complete this session here. Then tomorrow I will go for the remaining part here. Continuation. We are going to see the remaining class here. Those who are attending regularly 6 o'clock, we may leave from the class. Those who are at 7:30, those who are attending and those who are coming for demo class, just sit here. Within 5 minutes, I will talk with you. Up to 5 minutes, I want to talk with you with some content here, right? So those who are attending regularly 6 o'clock, then we may leave, no, not required here. You may leave, no problem. ఆఫీస్లో ఉంటారు, ఆఫీస్ దగ్గర ఉంటారు చూడండి, నోటీస్ బోర్డు పెడతారు, ఆన్సర్ కీస్ ఉంటాయి, అదే ఆప్షన్స్. అండర్ స్కోర్ అక్కడ స్పేస్ ఇస్తే ఇన్వాలిడ్, అండర్ స్కోర్ ఇస్తే వ్యాలిడ్.
ఎప్పుడు కలిసింది?
ఈ రెండే జావా అట్లా స్పెసిఫిక్గా డిజైన్ చేశారు అంతే, అంతమించి ఏం లేదు. మాట్లాడారా సార్తో? ఉన్నారు, ఇప్పుడు కింద ఉంటారు, చూడండి ఆఫీస్లో ఉంటారు, ఓబై సార్ ఉంటారు, ఒకసారి మాట్లాడి అంతే నా దగ్గర. ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి? అవును, అంటే బేసిక్గా అవి కూడా వేరియబుల్సే. ఆపరేటర్స్ మధ్యలో యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి ఆపరెంట్స్ అంటాం. బేసిక్గా వేరియబుల్స్, వేరియబుల్సే మనం ఆపరేటర్స్తో పాటు యూజ్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి ఆపరెంట్స్ అంటాం. అంతే, కరెక్ట్. బోత్ రైట్, నో ప్రాబ్లం. I will give that. Still the topic will come. Don't worry. No. New members, I have to talk with you. All right, sir. I think you are the members, right? You are attending 5 minutes. How many of you are completely new members today? That means all remaining members are attending at 7:30, right? Regularly you are attending 7:30, right? Okay, fine. Right, sir. No problem. I think now I need to discuss about some topics, some schedule item. Otherwise, why don't we take some 5 minutes break there? Take 5 minutes break and come back. Then I will continue the 7:30 class there. For new members, I'm telling there 7:30. Come at 7:30. Now you can 5 minutes. Then I'll give more clarity. If any of the new members take 5 minutes break. No need to hurry, right? Now take some minutes break and come back. Then I will talk. Don't miss the class here. Then I'm going to start concept, personal concept, and I will start. Within 5 minutes, come back. Take 5 minutes break and come back. Guys, those who are in online, I'll give some link to you regarding the 7:30 class link there. Then try to take the link and try to attend the class, guys. Then those who require that 7:30 class link. Guys, all of you please check it in the chat window. In the chat window, I'm sending the 7:30 class link to all of you guys. Please take this in the chat window. Yeah, chat window in the sense like what? There's 7:30 class link. I think yesterday what class you attended, there what 7:30 class you attended, the same link. Guys, are getting that 7:30 class link in the chat window? Just in the questions box I given that link there. So please, all of you then copy that link. Those who are completely new on 7:30 class, those who are attending there, try to come for that class. At 7:30 I will talk with you in that link. Guys, will you come to that link? Again, I am giving that link information to you in the chat box. Now try to select it, then try to copy that. Yeah, 6 o'clock link also I will provide, guys. Don't worry. Just wait a minute. Otherwise, then tomorrow I will give that link information there. I think I already prepared that. I think I forgot to give that. I want to give that. Yeah, this is the link, guys. This is the link for 6 o'clock classroom notes. Don't worry. Then tomorrow again I will give that information to you. Okay. Yeah, link information I given. Guys, please all of you take the 7:30 class link and try to attend for the class. Okay. Now just I'm going to wind up the webinar. I'm going to shut down the webinar. Then try to attend for the class at 7:30. I given some link there. Through that link you can attend there. Okay. Right. Just I'm going to wind up the webinar. Then again I'll come back. No. Within 5 minutes I'll start that 7:30 link. Please come here. Come to the 7:30 class. Thank you. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting a voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting a voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please check it. All of you are getting a voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Good evening, guys. And check it what we completed in the last session, what exactly the content here we are discussing there. So if we observe the last class content, just we started language fundamentals. The topic we started there in the last session. In the language fundamentals, what topics here we started already. If we want to prepare any Java application, we need some building blocks. The building blocks are provided by Java in the form of language fundamentals. That is the main intention of language fundamentals of the Java. Then, what exactly the fundamentals are available to prepare Java applications? The fundamentals may be tokens, data types, typecasting, Java statements, and then what next one? Arrays. These are the fundamental topics. Then I give in clarity. Arrays are somewhat different in the case of Java. So we are going to understand these arrays topics in the future, not immediately. After completion of the object orientation, we are going to discuss about arrays in the future, not immediately. Then I started with what there? Lexeme. Lexeme, the topic here we started with. The individual logical unit in Java programming is called as lexeme. The collection of lexemes come under a particular group called as what there? Token. Right. Then after that, I given one instruction. When the A is equal to B plus C star D semicolon. Right. Now here, number of lexemes are what there? Each and every individual logical unit is treated as what there is a lexeme. Then overall 9 lexemes are existing there. Next one, the half types of tokens are available. If you observe this, int is a data type. A, B, C, D are what their variables are identifiers. Equal plus star are what their operators. And semicolon is what their special symbol or what their terminator. Overall 4 types of tokens are existing. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following tokens. What are the various tokens that are provided here? Identifiers, literals, keywords or result words, and operators. There are given identifiers part. What is an identifier actually? What exactly the definition for identifier? No, identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements like variables, methods, constructors, classes, interfaces, packages, and so on. Java has provided the following rules and regulations to give names to the programming elements. That means to provide identifiers, a set of rules and regulations are available. What are the various rules and regulations which are available to provide identifiers in Java applications? First point is what there? All Java identifiers must not be started with a number. Identifiers may start with what there? An alphabet, underscore symbol, dollar symbol. But the subsequent symbols may be a number, an alphabet, underscore symbol, dollar symbol. Examples are given there. What are the various examples? No, these many things already we checked in our system. Identifiers do not have spaces in the middle. So, int emp space here I given number invalid. Int emp no, that means no space is available in between the identifier, so it is valid. Emp added here valid. Emp space added here is invalid. Temp emp added here valid. Temp space emp space added here is what there? Invalid. Already we have seen that. Next one is in Java applications, all operators are not allowed in the identifier. Operators are not existed inside the identifier. Emp no valid. Emp plus no. Now the plus symbol is used internally, so it is not valid. Emp minus name not valid. Emp underscore cell, now it is valid. Underscore symbol is allowed, but minus symbol or hyphen symbol is not allowed. Underscore symbol is allowed inside the identifier. Emp star addr not allowed here. This is invalid. Next one is all Java identifiers are not allowing all special symbols except underscore symbols and dollar symbol. Right, sir. Not allowing special symbols. Dot special symbol not allowed. At the rate, special symbol, not allowed. Dollar is allowed, even though it is a special symbol, except dollar and underscore, all the remaining things are not allowed. Next one is what their hash, not allowed. Minus or hyphen, not allowed anyway. Next one is another point is like what there, all Java identifiers are not allowing keywords. Int a is equal to 10, it's okay, a is a normal variable. In place of a, I want to use a break is a keyword, so it is not valid. Float easer is equal to some value here, it's okay. In case of easer, I want to use a for, is a keyword, so I don't want to allow that. Okay, unless you're getting my point or not. Alright, next one is after completion of this, another point here, I'm telling there, now try to observe this clear. Up to this we understood previously. In the last sessions we understood up to this part. Right. Now let's understand the next point here, what I'm telling there. All Java identifiers are not allowing, all Java identifiers are not allowing, all Java identifiers are not allowing primitive data types. Primitive data types. All Java identifiers are not allowing primitive data types. Yes, before understanding these points, first of all, let me talk something about data types. No? Then after that, I'll come back to this particular point. All of you, just as a fundamental information, basic awareness only to understand this particular sixth point. I'm talking something about data types. No, try to understand. In Java, there are two types of data types. In Java, how many types of data types? No, two types. What are the two types of data types in Java? First one is primitive data types, and the second one is user-defined data types. Observe carefully. First one is what there? Primitive data types. Second one is what there? User-defined data types. Under these primitive data types, 8 types are available. 8 number of primitive data types are available. What are these 8 number of primitive data types now? First one is byte. Observe carefully. The first one is like what there? Byte. And the second one is like what there? After this, short. Next one is like what there? Then after that, int. Next one is after this, long. Right. Then after that, float. Then after this float, next one is like what there? Double. After this double, next one is like what there? Char. After this char, then what next one here? No, boolean. Right. Now these are overall the data types which are available. 8 number of primitive data types. All these data types are what there? Primitive data types. Please recognize my point, what I am telling you. Clear? So don't have any sounds, guys. No, that's what I am asking here. Don't have any sounds. Don't have discussions. I am discussing some topic here. Once you are inside the class, you must concentrate very well on the content only. Of course, everybody may have their own family problems. Forget about your family problems outside of the class. Once you are inside the class, then forget about everything, then try to put concentration on the class only. Don't have chit-chat in the classroom, right? You are not a kid, right? I don't want to say every time the same point now. Fine. Listen carefully. Now these are like what there? All the primitive data types. Similarly, all user-defined data types are available. What are these user-defined data types actually? If you have to this, understand this point, what I am telling you. No? Simple example. All classes in Java, classes are the main programming element. All classes. Next one is what there? All abstract classes. Like what there? All interfaces. Next one is after this, what next one here? After completion of this, even we can say arrays. Simply speaking, what there? Arrays. All these are come under like what there? User-defined data types. Yes, sir, got it or not? All these are like what there? User-defined data types. Now directly, one point I am telling here, now observe carefully. What is our sixth point here I am telling there? All Java identifiers are not allowing what there? Primitive data types. Primitive data types should not be used as what their identifier. Of course, this point will come under like what their another point here. Now this point only. Primitive data types at the end they are what their keywords only. But more specifically, I am telling now, all identifiers are not allowing what their primitive data types. Already I give you one example. Anyway, now once again here I want to give clarity to you. Now try to understand it. Examples I am telling you, try to understand it. Say for example, int a is equal to 10. Right? I think so now it is valid. We don't have any problem with that. Int a is equal to 10. But observe carefully what I am telling you, int in place of a, I want to use a data type. What data type here? Long is equal to 10. Now just my requirement is what there? A is a variable I have given. That A I want to replace with what there? Long. Long is what there? Primitive data type. Right, so just I try to use that long as what there? As an identifier. But long is what there? Is a primitive data type. I'm trying to use that as what there? As an identifier. So how much it is valid that we are going to check it out. Not only that. Say for example, string. Now here I want to say like what there? Int is equal to 20. Or else my bit. Now here I have to specify like what they like this. Again here we are able to get problem. Why? Because this int is what there? Primitive data type. Int is come under what there? Primitive data type. It's a keyword basically. Primitive data type is what there? It's a keyword. Of course already this point is covered under keywords, no? But more specifically I'm talking about this particular point. String int is equal to ABC. Int is what there? Is a keyword. That means what there? Data type. Primitive data type. Again it is invalid here, we can understand. Then after that, after completion of this, just I want to take like what there? Double float is equal to 22.22. Please remember this point here. Okay, now here I want to take one more point here. Observe carefully. Float f is equal to 22.22 f. Please remember this. If you want to represent any value like this, real value dot some fraction values, if you want to represent, if you specify f at the end, then only it is a float. If you remove that f now that value will come under double value. That's my point here. Without f suffix, if you provide a number in this format, no, that value would be double value. Double values cannot be assigned to float, where error will come there. So if you want to say it is a float, no, float f is equal to 22.22, f we have to specify, then only it is a float. But this is what value here, no, 22.22 only I specified. I have not specified any suffix, no. No suffix in the sense this is come under what there? Double value. Double value we assign to what variable there? Double value. Now tell me guys, then what are valid and what are invalid here? In this case, no. Now first one is what there? Int a is equal to 10. Valid or invalid now? Valid. We don't have any problem with that. Int long is equal to 10 now. Valid or invalid now? Valid or invalid now? Invalid. Now what next one here? String int is equal to ABC. Valid or invalid now? Valid or invalid now? Invalid. Why it is invalid here? Int is a primitive data type. We cannot use that as what there? As an identifier. Next one is what there? Double float is equal to 22.22. Valid or invalid now? Invalid. Again it is invalid. Why? Because that float is what there? Is a primitive data type. We cannot use it as what there? As an identifier. Next one is, right sir, float f is equal to 22.22 f. Now valid or invalid now? Yes, it is valid here. We don't have any problem here. Now this is valid here. Observe here. Right sir? Now these are like what their valid cases and invalid cases here what we are having. Don't worry. If you want to check in the system there, I'm able to show that one here. Just let me open this edit plus as of now. Again I'm telling to you at the beginning of the classes here I'm going to use what there. This is a simple edit plus only. But once your actual programming is started, there I'm going to use what their IDEs. Definitely we are going to see what their IDEs part here. Okay? Right, sir. Now let me check this one, class test. Class test. Now insert this public static void main, string array args. Alright, so now insert this, what I am telling to you. Let me check all the points here. What are the points here I shown there? Alright, now D drive, insert this D drive. Java 16 I prepared already this. Now this is like what there? Test.java. Alright, it's available. Override it, no problem. Now what is the first example here I shown there? Int I is equal to 10 now. I think so. We don't have any problem with this. Int I is equal, int A is equal to 10. Int long is equal to 10. This I have to check actually. This I have to check. One time just I want to check it now. Then after that, system dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Purpose is like what there? To display some value and command prompt. To display the value and command prompt, we are using what there? System dot out dot println. Observe carefully. Alright, so now like this. Here we are providing it. Now let me check this on command prompt here. Alright, so now d colon cd java 6 pm. Now insert this java c space test.java. Error we are getting so many errors here we are getting it. Now int long is equal to 10. Here itself we are getting so many errors now, so it's not possible. This point is sufficient to explore the remaining points now. Got my point or not? Okay, no, not only long here. We can go for maybe other content also. String int a is equal to abc. String int a is equal to abc. Let me use that. Now here I want to remove these two things now. Alright, so now here I'll provide this, but these double quotations are somewhat different.
Hello?
This one here we have to use. Now here I'll provide system dot out dot println of int. Variable name is what there? Int I have taken. Again we are able to get like what there? Compilation error. Just check only compilation error or not. Java C space test.java. Still we are getting compilation error or not. So by this we are confirming the point here. But the point here we confirming here about this one. Right, these two things are sufficient to understand our content here. All Java identifiers are not allowing primitive data types. Primitive data types are not allowed as what their identifiers. This is the point here we have to understand. Right, sir. Next one. Okay, then let's come under these primitive data types. That point here we given there. Somewhat information, required information are given there. Now let's come under this user-defined data types now. What are the various user-defined data types are available here? All classes, all abstract classes, all interfaces, and all arrays. All these are come under what there? User-defined data types. All these are come under what there? User-defined data types. Am I right or not? Just next 2 minutes of time, try to put more concentration. Topic is important. I require that point. I require the topic in the next point. Whatever the next rule I am telling you, in that I am going to use that, but somewhat difficult. In my every batch, this point is somewhat confusion point only. But I want to check in this batch, how many of you are understanding clearly? Yes, sir. All my batches, right from last 15 years of time, I am giving the same point now in the first attempt. All my students are getting confusion. But I want to check your caliber. All of you ready? Are you ready to understand on first attempt itself? I want to check it, how much you are going to understand. I want to check your mindset, mind power, right? Ready for it. So to give that point there, first of all, I want to give 1 point basic, no understanding. After that, I will go for that actual point. Got it or not? Alright. Now let's understand this. User-defined data types are what there? All classes. Remaining things are also available. All abstract class and interface and arrays. Not required. Leave all them. Now just I required what there? All classes are what there? User-defined data types. Okay? After this is okay? Now, let's come for my point here. In Java, user-defined data types are available. That means example is what their classes. Classes are what their examples for it. Am I right or not? Okay. How many types of class are available again? Wait. Let me give the point here. Don't hurry for it. First try to understand. There are two types of classes. There are two types of classes in Java. What are the two types of classes? No. First one is predefined classes. Come on guys, what are the two types of classes in Java? First one is what they're predefined classes. And the second one is like what they're user-defined classes. Predefined classes, and second one is what they're user-defined classes. Don't get any confusion. Again, I'm telling you, if you are the good students, you have to understand my points effectively. Tell me, how many types of data types are available? How many types of data types I'm asking? Two types of data types. That's what I'm telling you. Here itself we are wrong. Still, time is on you. Come for it. How many types of data types are available? Two types. What are the two types now? Primitive data types. Next one is what there? User-defined data types. That's nice. Tell me how many are primitive data types now? 8. Tell me what are these 8 number of primitive data types now? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, character. Nice, very good. Up to this is okay, fine. Even my son also giving the same information. Don't worry. Let's come for the next point. Next point is what there? User-defined data type. Can you tell me any one example for user-defined data type? No? Any one example for user-defined data type? No? Classes. How many types of class are available? 2 types of class are available. What are the 2 types of classes? No? Predefined classes and what next one? User-defined classes. Okay, for our flexibility point of view, I don't want to talk even user-defined classes here. I don't require that. In my context, I don't require user-defined classes, so I want to remove it. Only predefined classes I am telling them. Clear to all of you know? Right. Now let's come for this one. I want to simplify total point. Understand it, no? Predefined data types are, predefined classes are, these classes are provided by Java programming language. User-defined classes are provided by the developer. User-defined classes are provided by the developer. But predefined classes are provided by whom? Java programming language. Am I right or not? Okay. Next point is important. Put more confirmation. Java has provided all the predefined classes, in the form of packages. Don't get any confusion. Already you are aware about it. Java has provided all the predefined classes in the form of what there? Packages. I think so. All of you might be understand up to now. Am I right? Right, sir. Now understand it clearly. Can you tell me some examples for these predefined classes which are under packages? No. Java.lang is a package, sir. Java.lang is a package. Inside the Java.lang, exception is one of the class. Next one is a string is another class. String buffer is another class. Understand my point here? Then after that, like thread is another class. Runnable is an interface, another one. All these are like what there under Java.lang. Similarly, Java.io. Under the Java.io, so many classes are available. What classes are available here? Input stream is one of the class. Output stream is another abstract. These two are no. Buffered reader is one of the class. Next one is a file input stream is another one. Like so many. These are sufficient for my next point here. Try to understand it. No. Tell me once again, all of you. I want to check your knowledge. No. How many types of data types are available? 2 types. What are the 2 types? No. Primitive data types and what next one? User-defined data types. Very clear. Primitive data types are how many? 8. Tell me what are 8 now? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, character. Next one. Right. User-defined data types are available. Any one example for user-defined data types? No. Classes. How many types of classes are available? 2 types. What are the 2 types of class? No. Predefined classes and user-defined classes. Predefined classes are provided by whom? Java programming language. User-defined classes are provided by whom? Developers. Java developers are providing user-defined classes. No. Leave that user-defined classes here. I don't require. No. All predefined classes are provided by Java in the form of what? Packages. Now, any example for packages? No. Java.lang, Java.io, and so on and so on. Yes, sir. Got it or not? Okay. Nice. Now, try to understand it. For example, listen, all of you know, buffered reader class. Understand? This is my program actually. abc.java file. Inside my program, class I have written directly buffered reader. Observe carefully. Writing a class like this normally is what they just a name. That's it. Writing a class like this is what there a name. Just like it is like what there directly writing your original name. That's it. But now I want to write this class with its package no java.io.buffered reader. I want to write its class name along with its package name. No. I have written this class aligned with its package name. I know that buffer data is available in a package like what the java.io. Right, sir? If you write a class aligned with its package now, this is called as like what their fully qualified name. Am I right or not? Just simple, sir. As simple as what I'm telling to you. Writing your name normally, it's a normal name only. If you write your name aligned with your surname, fully qualified. Similarly, classes are available under packages. No, if you write that class as it is like this, it is a normal name. But if you write the class aligned with the surname, fully qualified. Just it's a naming terminology one, not any other one. If you write a class aligned with its a package name, that is called as what there? That is a fully qualified name. Simple example, try to understand it. No, for example, in my class at present, Ramu is a name. Ramu is a name. If I say Ramu, if I call Ramu, if only one member is available inside the class, it's okay, well and good for me. I can easily access that person. If two members are available, is a bit confusion or not? Which Ramu has to be responded for it? Is a bit confusion or not? Okay, assume two Ramus are available inside my class. If I say Ramu, then who has to respond? No, both will respond. But my requirement is what there? Only one Ramu. But which Ramu is a confusion. By the time automatically surname is coming into the picture or not? A surname is might be what there? A is a surname. A Ramu. One Ramu will be activated. P is another surname. P Ramu. Then another Ramu will come. Am I right or not? So where automatically surnames are coming to the picture or not? Similarly, same class is available more than one package. Same class name is available more than one package. If I call that class, from which package it has to come is a confusion. By the time to resolve that confusion, if we call that class name along with its a package name, if I call that class name along with its a package name, that confusion will be resolved. Because of the reason only here, this fully qualified name convention is coming. Okay, my required basics are completed. Still, I have not asked my actual question. These are the fundamentals to ask the actual question. Right, sir? All of you ready for the actual question? Right? I think all of you understand about fully qualified name. Am I right? Finally, for the sake of my satisfaction, now tell me what is fully qualified name of the class? No? I don't require this type of silence. Now tell me what is the fully qualified name of the class? Writing a class along with its package. Writing a class along with its package. Package name is nothing but your surname. Class name is nothing but your name. Writing your name along with the surname, that's the full name, is called as fully qualified name. Similarly here, writing a class along with its package is called as what? Fully qualified name. Clear or not? Clear or not? Right, now let's come for our right, sir. Now this time I want to check your knowledge, all of you guys. Now try to. Seventh point I want to say to you, observe carefully. All Java identifiers are allowing. All Java identifiers are allowing predefined classes, abstract classes and interfaces names. Please all of you observe carefully what I am telling to you. All Java identifiers, I am not saying not allowing, I am saying what they are allowing. Up to now I am saying not allowing every time, almost the last 5 or 6 times not allowing, but 7th time I am telling them what they are allowing. All Java identifiers are allowing what they are predefined classes, abstract classes and interfaces names. Let us check this. But before that, one point I have given there. All Java identifiers are not allowing what their primitive data type. But all Java identifiers are allowing what their predefined classes, abstract class, and interface messages. User-defined data types or not? User-defined data types or not? That's the point I'm telling you. Now, okay, fine. Now, some examples here I'm telling to you. Now, try to recognize these examples first. Here we have to give the clear-cut information for my questions. No? Try to put more concentration. All of you know. Example I'm telling to you. Int a is equal to 10. System.out.println of a. Clear? All of you have to know. Any error with this particular code? Will you get any compilation error? No compilation error. Now let me check this. Yes, your answer is right. You are saying perfectly the answer. No compilation error. Option no. No compilation error. Java space test. That's nice. Output here we are getting what there 10 now. Am I right or not? Now I'm telling you try to understand it now. My intention is not to write a variable here. In place of a, I want to write what there exception. What is this exception? Class name or not? Is a predefined class or not? See, simple. In edit class, color quotations are available. Red color things are predefined class. Red color things are what there? Predefined classes. String is a predefined. Exception is a predefined class. System is what there? Predefined class. Now tell me guys, all of you now tell me, previously what we have there? A variable. But my requirement is what there? In place of a, I want to write what there? Exception. Then I want to display like what there? That variable name. Now exception is a predefined class originally, but I'm trying to use that exception name as an identifier, as an integer variable. As per the rule, it must provide, it must not give error or not. As per the rule, it must not provide any error or not. No response, guys. Now tell me, what you are thinking? Error, no error here. Error, no error. Don't give answers by seeing my face expressions. I'm a very good actor, you know, right? Now tell me, what you are getting there? Now tell me, error, no error. Error, no error. How many of you are saying no error? Please raise your hands. I want to see your faces. No error. Please raise your hands. No error. Nice, nice. How many of you are saying error? No? Error. But some of you are not raising your hands for both the cases. So what I have to understand? See, it must be very much clear. Either male or female. That's it. Understand it now. In my class is only 2 categories. That's it. So your hand must be raised either male or female. That's it. Remember this. I will not repeat this dialogue once again. Right. Now see this one. How many of you are saying no error? How many of you are saying error here? Please raise your hands now. Yeah. Fine. Now people are raising their hands. Nice. Understand this now? Java C space tested.java. No compilation error. I give you the point now, but why you are not recognizing this point? All Java identifiers allowing what there? Predefined classes, abstract classes, and interfaces names. That point officially I given that. Now the same thing I am implementing in my program there. Exception is what there? 10 is a predefined class. Like an identifier I am using there. At the same point I am implementing. But how can you say error no? Some of you. Right, sir. No compilation error is available. That's okay, nice. Now let me take this example here. This is an example for this particular point. Right, sir. Are you getting any confusion up to now?
We are going to start Fullstack.
Still you are in confusion now? What is the point there? The point I have given very much clear. Almost all we have given right answer for it. Now here we are getting 10 is an output. Any confusion up to now? Right, sir. If you are saying confusion, no difference in my previous batches and this batch. You are not good students if you are saying confusion. Nothing is the concept is very much clear. I said to you, we can use all Java predefined class names as what their identifier. Okay, here we understood like what there int a is equal 10. In place of we have used the what there exception predefined class. Then we compiled it, no compilation error. We got output is what there 10. Am I right or not? So output is very much clear. Nice. Okay. For the sake of the people, those who are in confusion, I want to give one more example. Try to answer for it. No confusion. Don't get any confusion unnecessary. Right, sir? Now, the point is what there? String. Okay? str is equal to, I want to say ABC. Right, sir. Now, system.out.println of str. Guys, all of you tell me str. Any confusion in this program? Any confusion? It's very clear or not? str variable of type what there? String. What is the value? No, ABC. I'm trying to display str variable value. What is the value of str variable? ABC. What output here we are able to get? No, ABC. Java C space tester.java. No compilation error. Java space tester. What output we are getting there? ABC we are getting or not? Yes, sir. I'm not seeing any clonation or faces now. I think still you are waiting for confusion question. Already that question is completed. You are not recognized it. Already you resolved that confusion. You are not having confusion. You understood clearly the point now. Okay, still if you want to wait for the confusion question, wait for it. Let's come for it. No confusion. Output is what there? ABC. Okay, now up to carefully. Right. In place of STR, I want to use string. In place of ABC also, I want to use what there? String. Here I want to provide string. Now tell me, are you getting any confusion? There is a confusion. Now tell me, in place of STR, I've used what the string. Think of it, this string is a class name. This string is originally class name, but I'm using it as what there? A variable identifier. Double quotation string is a value. Inside the double quotation, ABC or XYZ or string or Durga, doesn't matter. A value will be displayed. Now this string is what there? This string is what there? Variable name. But this string is what there? Class name. Now I'm trying to display what now? Variable value. Any confusion here? Any confusion here? Now tell me, error, no error? Error, no error? Please raise your hands. How many of you are saying error, no? Error. How many of you are saying error? Error. Please raise your hand. Full hand I require. Only 2, 3. Come on. Raise your hands. Error. Still you are not believing my statement. Fine. Let me compile it. Java C space test.java. See, sir? Any compilation error? No compilation error. My subject is perfect, sir. Right, now string is a value here we are getting. Nice. Now here we are not getting any compilation error. This is second example. Now try to understand it. Right, sir. Now output is what there? What is that output here we are getting there? Yes, sir. What is that output we are getting there? String. String is an output here we are getting. That's okay. Good. Nice. Can I go for next point now? I think you understood the concept clearly. Okay. Last one more question. Let me ask. Still, I'm not getting satisfaction, but some of the 2 to 3 members are still remaining, giving wrong answers there. Almost 99% of the class is giving right answer, but one person is not giving right answers. No, for the sake of one person, I'm taking one more exam. All of you ready for it now? All right, sir. Now observe carefully. Now tell me, int a is equal to 10 again. System.out.println of a. System.out.println of a. System.out.println of a. Right, sir. Now, any confusion? Any confusion? Any compilation error? Please raise your hands if you are saying compilation error. Perfect. I'm expecting the same type of answer from your class, right? Java C space test.java. Right, if I execute this, what we are getting there now? Java space test. Output we are getting like what there? And perfect. Definitely you are very good when compared with all my previous batches now. No confusion. Concept is very much clear or not? Right, sir. Nice. Now no confusion after this. Small change. Now try to understand it now. I'm using system, and here also I'm using what there? System. Any confusion? System is a predefined class or not? System is a predefined class or not? Alright, sir. Now what is the output here we are able to get now? Output value is what there? 10. 10 is an output here we are getting. As is, our rule is very good, right? Java C space test.java. Finally, I'm asking there. Any error? Any error? I want to check your stand. That means I want to check your confidence level. Error? No error. No error. How many of you are saying error? Please raise your hands now. Error. No error. Right? All of you are saying no error or not? Right, sir. Perfect students, guys. This is an important point. Because of this only I'm waiting for this last 10 minutes of time. Right. Perfectly. Up to now you understood perfectly, but don't worry. I'll clarify this point here and try to understand it. There is a concept internally. Don't worry. I'll explain that. Don't get any confusion. No confusion here. I'll resolve your confusion. Don't worry. First, sit aroundly and try to think about it. I'll give clarity. Okay? Right. Now let's move on to this point here. Why we are getting compilation error? Even don't read that compilation error also. You may get some kind of a French language that is no. Later, after completion of my explanation, then you can understand easily that. What it is giving there? Int cannot be dereferenced. Okay. Int cannot be dereferenced. Just remove this D. Understand my point here? Referenced. That's okay. That we can understand. Easily we can understand the point here. Let's come for the point. Right, sir. I'm going to give one simple rule. Simple point here, try to understand it. We can use all predefined class names as an identifier, no doubt for that. But there is a rule. What is the rule here? Listen carefully. If we use any class name as an integer variable in the program, example, here integer I have taken, that's why I am giving that. If you take any integer variable if you take any class name as an integer variable in the program, in the remaining part of the program, that class name must be used as an integer variable only. If you declare a class name as an integer variable in the program, in the remaining part of the program, now we declared the system at a third line. After the third line, up to the end of the program, in the remaining part of the program, that class name must be used as an integer variable only. It must not be used as its original class name. If we use that class name as its original class name, their compiler will raise an error. Their compiler will raise an error. This is a point here we have to listen. Come again, what's the point I'm telling you? Listen carefully. If we declare system is a predefined class name actually. If we declare system as an integer variable in our program, in the remaining part of the program, that name system must be used as an integer variable only. It must not be used as what there? It's a original class name. If we use that system as its original class name, their compiler will raise an error. Their compiler will raise an error. Understand it, the point here. Okay. Here system we declared at third line we declare system as what there? Integer variable. Am I right or not? In the next line what happened there? Here we have used system. This system is used as what there? Integer variable. No problem up to now. But here we have written system.out now. Here we have used system here. Now in which way we have used the system here now? The system was used as a class name. The system was used as what there? Class name. Out is a static variable in the system class. That out variable will be called by using class name system. System.out in the sense system is used as what there? Original class name. But rule is what there? System name I declared as an integer variable or not? In the remaining part of the program, I must use the system as what there? It's a integer variable. We must not use it as what there? It's a class name. But here we have used the system as what there? Class name. Now this is against the rule or not? That's why we are getting what there? Compilation error. That is the reason why we are getting what there? Compilation error. Wait a minute of time. Not yet completed here. Now let me complete this part here. Now the status here it is what there? Status is what there? Compilation error. Status is what there? Compilation error. Now we need to understand reason or not? Reason or not? What is the reason here we are providing there for this now? If we declare, understand it clearly, if we declare any class name, any predefined class name, simple, any predefined class name as an identifier, or maybe as an integer variable for our understanding purpose, as an integer variable, we can replace that integer variable with anything, any data type, that doesn't matter. But for clarity purpose, I am telling here, if we declare any predefined class name as an integer variable, then we must use that predefined class name. We must use that predefined class name as a integer variable only, right sir? If we declare any predefined class name as an integer variable, then in the remaining part of the program, we must use that predefined class name as an integer variable only. Not possible to use that predefined class name. Not possible to use that predefined class name as like its original class name. Observe carefully. As like it's what their original class name. If we use that name, as like its original class name, then compiler will raise an error. That's it. Now this is a point here we have to understand. Because of this reason only, here we are getting what their compilation error. Got it or not? Okay. Listen, next one more point. If we complete this point, okay, I'll finish this point. What is that one more point here? Now tell me, guys, all of you now tell me. If I write this program, what is the problem here? No, the problem is what there? We can use all predefined class names as what their identifiers, that's okay. But what is the condition here? If you declare any predefined class name as an integer variable, in the remaining part of the program, that name must be used as what their integer variable only. That name must not be used as what their as its original class name. Clear or not? Up to now. But my point is what there? I declare the system as what their integer variable. In the remaining part of the program, as per the condition, I must use as was their integer variable only. But my requirement is, as per, depending on my requirement, in some situations, I want to use that system as original class name. In some other situations, I want to use the system as what their integer variable. After declaring system as an integer variable, in the remaining part of the program, as per my requirement, I may use that as an integer variable. I may use that as what there its original class name. I want to have that flexibility. After declaring that system as an integer variable, I may use that system name as what their integer variable as well as what their original class name. Both I want to use. But directly, what compiler is giving condition, we must use as an integer variable only. But what I am asking there now, along with that integer variable, I want to use that system as what their original class name also. Both I want to get. That's my point or not? Exactly. In this particular situation, what Java has given clarity for us, what Java has given flexibility, after declaring system as an integer variable, still if you want to use that system as its original class name, there no problem, we can utilize this, but there we have to use fully qualified name of the respective class. If we use directly system, it will be treated as an integer variable only. But if we use a fully qualified name, if you use that system as what their fully qualified name, if you use like that, then automatically compiler will not give any error here. If you use fully qualified name of the respective system class now, compiler and JVM both can understand now this name system is like what their class name, not as what their integer variable. But if you use only system now, definitely compiler will understand this is only integer variable. But if you use that system class aligned with its package name, that is fully qualified name, then compiler and JVM will understand that is what their class name, that is used as what their class name. Now tell me, in this program we are getting error or not? In this program we are getting error or not? No response, guys. Now here we are getting error or not? If you want to come out from this error, what we have to do? Where we have used that system as a class name, there we must use fully qualified name or not? Tell me, what is fully qualified name? What is fully qualified name? I'm asking the definition I required. What is the fully qualified name? Writing class name along with what? Package name. Writing class name along with what? Package name. Now this is the class. This class is available in which package now? Come on, this class is available in which package now? Where is that now? System. System I have not written here. No problem. The system is available where? In which package now? In java.lang package. System is available in which package now? Java.lang package. That's nice. Now, in place of this system, if you use fully qualified name like java.lang.system, no compilation error, no compilation error, no. Understand or not? Exactly. Here only my previous students are getting confusion. Now, what is your status now? Confusion or no confusion? No confusion, no? Admission cancel. If you say confusion, no. Even I given this much of explanation to whom I am giving now. You should not get confusion. You must understand the point here. Understand it now. Right, sir. Java.lang. What there? System.out. Println of system. So fully qualified name we have used. When we have used fully qualified name, it's very clear. It's very clear that now the system is acting as what there? Class name, not as an integer variable. Without fully qualified name, with the normal name if you use now it is very clear that now it is what there? Integer variable. Right, so now see this one, no compilation error, no program there. Java C space test.java. No compilation error, Java space test. 10 is an output we are getting or not? Okay, now see this one, next one I am telling to you. Now system is equal to system plus 10. Clear or not? Just like it is A is equal to A plus 10. As an integer variable, right? Integer variable, system is equal to system plus 10. Okay, now I want to display that value, current value of the system. System.out.println of what we are able to provide there, what we are able to get. Will you get any compilation error? Come on, will you get any compilation error or not? Yes, definitely. Why this system we have used as what there? Class name, but without using fully qualified name, we have used as what there? Class name. That's why we are getting compilation error. Now try to check this. Try to check all of you guys. Now Java C space tester.java. Compilation error. Yes, we are getting compilation error. Now what is the solution now? Java.lang.system. If we provide there, then we are not going to get what there? Compilation error. Java C space tester.java. No compilation error. But what is the output now? Come on, what is that output here? Initially, what the value? 10 now. System is equal to system plus 10. That means the system is equal to 10 plus 10 now. What's the value? 20. 20 is the value we are getting or not? 10 or 20. Two values here we are getting there. 10 or 20. Output here we are getting now. That's okay, nice. Next one is one more point here. Now observe carefully. System is equal to, now again here, system plus 10 now. I'm giving there. System is equal to system plus 10 we are getting there. Understand my point here? Then after that, system.out.println of, then what we have to provide there? System. Now tell me, what we are able to get? Will you get any compilation error? No response. Got compilation error or not? Yes, we are getting compilation error. Now see this compilation error also. Java C space tester.java. Definitely we are able to get compilation error. Okay, to resolve this compilation error, what we have to do there? Java.lang.system. Java.lang.system that we have to use. Then we are not going to get what there? Compilation error. Java C space tester.java. Right, no compilation error. Java says tester. We are getting 10, 20, 30. We are able to get some values. That's okay, fine. Alright, so now here we are giving that one more point here. Now here we are giving some theoretical information there where we are giving that. Now the careful. Now here what I have to write there? One more point I have to write there. In the above context, if you want to use the predefined class as like its original class name, then you must use what there? Fully qualified name. We must use as what there? Fully qualified name. Right, so example code, already we are having this example code. Try to recognize this. Alright, sir, that's okay. This is what exactly the point I'm telling there. Okay, clear? Understand my point now? Alright, sir. I think so you understood this point perfectly, right? I'm giving one small assignment to you on this point. What's that assignment? No? I checked with the system. I have checked with what their system. Try with other predefined classes. In some situations, no error. In some other situation, definitely will get again error. They analyze the subject. Even though if you follow this rule, fully qualified name rule, if you follow there, in some predefined classes cases, it's valid, but still this point is valid only. But when we use some other predefined classes, no, still we are going to get compilation error. Check it why we are getting compilation error. Try to analyze it. Try to check that example and try to analyze it. Why that compilation error is coming. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So this up to system class name I have used there. Try the same example with a different predefined class names. No, in some cases it is valid. In some other cases still we are getting compilation error. Why we are getting compilation error? Analyze that. That is your peak level concept. There is a max concept there. If we give that analysis and tomorrow I'll give small gift for you. So if you give that analysis to me, then I will give some definitely one small gift I will give. Don't ask me what is the gift and what is the cost of it. I want to check how many of you are going to give that. Leave this point here. Totally identified topic here. We understood that points are like what there. What are the various rules and regulations we have to follow to provide identifiers in Java application. That's it. All of you are getting clarity? Right. I want to check now once again your remembering power. Tell me guys, what is an identifier? Identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements like what there? Variables, methods, classes, interfaces, and so on and so on and so on. Okay. To provide identifiers in Java, a set of rules and regulations are available. Can you tell me what is the rule number 1? No response. That is. Tell me. This is a lag with you guys. This is a problem there. Already I completed yesterday, right? Now we are not in a position to speak about it. Now tell me, what is the rule number 1? Identifiers must not be started with a number. Identifiers may start with what? Underscore symbols and what next one? Dollar symbols and alphabet. But the subsequent symbols may be numbers, may be alphabet, or may be underscore symbol, or may be dollar symbol. Right. What is rule number 2? Spaces are not allowed in the identifiers. Next one. Number 3. All operators are not allowed inside the identifier. Okay, order may not be important, guys. Then in any order we can use it. Okay, operators are not allowed. Then what next one? What next one? What next one? Special symbols are not allowed in what there? Identifiers. Then what next one? What next one? Keywords are not allowed in what there? Identifiers. Then what next one? Today's topic. Today started with that point. What next one? Primitive data types are not allowed in what there? Identifiers. Then what next one? User-defined class names are allowed in what there? Identifiers. Clear or not? But with a condition. What is that condition? If we declare any predefined class name as an identifier, that class name must be used as what there? The respective data type variable only in the remaining part of the program. We cannot use that predefined class name as like its original class name. If we use like that, then we will get compilation error. To resolve this problem, what we have to use? To resolve this problem, what we have to use? Fully qualified names. We have to use what there? Fully qualified names. That's it. After that, we understood some examples we have seen there. Just try to practice, we are able to get some points there. Next one is what there? Suggestions, guys. To use identifiers, a set of suggestions are provided. Observe carefully. To use identifiers or to provide identifiers in Java applications, Java has provided the following suggestions. Number of suggestions are provided by Java. What are the various suggestions are provided by Java here? Observe carefully. Directly I want to give examples, try to understand these examples now. Right now, observe carefully. The first one I'm giving there. Example is like what now? Observe carefully. String XXX is equal to ABC123. Okay. String ACCNO is equal to ABC123. Which one you are understanding now? Tell me two things I have taken there. First one is string XXX is equal to ABC123. String ACCNO is equal to ABC123. Which one you are able to understand? Which one you are able to understand easily? Which one we can read easily? The second one, definitely second one here. First one is not having any meaning. Blah, blah, blah. Is there any meaning for it now? We don't have any meaning here. Got my point or not? But ACCNO, what you are getting in your mind? ACCNO, maybe account number. Maybe what there? Account number. So that's the point what I'm telling there. Now here the point is like what there? Not just suggestible. But this is what there? Suggestible. Not suggestible, but this is what there? Suggestible. So the point what I'm telling to you, in Java, in Java, it is suggestible to provide. It is suggestible to provide all identifiers with a proper meaning. That means meaningful identifiers we required. It is suggestible to provide all identifiers with a particular meaning, as a proper meaning. Understand my point clearly? So that's why XXX doesn't have any meaning there. So it's not suggestible. ACCNO, it is suggestible here. Got my point clearly? All of you okay now? Right, nice. What is the difference between rules and regulations and suggestions now? See, in some situations I'm telling their rules. Some other situations I'm telling their suggestions. The point is what? Rules and regulations are mandatory to follow. But suggestions are not mandatory to follow, optional. But the convention. Suggestions are what? They're optional to follow, but recommended. Get my point or not? So, right, sir. Now this is the point I'm telling you. Now suggestions only. Syntactically both are valid. This is valid and this is valid. Even if I use this one in my Java program, no compilation error. Still it is valid. XXX, you can use that variable name. Anything we can use. No compilation error, but not suggestible. But second one is also be valid, but the second one is what there? Suggestible. Nice guess. Now that's okay, fine. Leave this one. Right, so the second point here I'm telling to you, observe carefully, all of you know. Everybody understand it, no? String right, so now string now my point is what there, which one is easy to read, that's my point. Which one is easy to read, which one is easy to understand, now that's my point here now. First one or second one? Or in the case of first one I've given complete data, but still not suggestible. Still it is not suggestible. Observe carefully, not suggestible. Yes, sir, am I right or not? Suggestible or not suggestible? Not suggestible. The second one is suggestible or not in the relative comparison? Now the second one is what there? Suggestible. Okay, now here what's the point I'm trying to say? What's the point here I'm trying to say now? In Java, there is no length restriction for the identifiers. In Java, there is no length restriction for the identifiers. We can write identifiers with any length. We can write identifiers with any length, but it is suggestible to, manage length of the identifiers around 10 symbols. Around 10 symbols. Any reason for it, guys? Around 10 symbols? No. The reason is what there? As per the human readability point of view, max 10 symbols length word, easily they can read. More than 10 symbols, ten symbols, that users have to spend some time to read the total, then only they can understand. As per the human capability, max up to 10 symbols word, easily we can read. Up to 10 symbols. Around 10 symbols, maybe 1 or 2, less or more, that doesn't matter. But 20 letters a symbol at a 20 letters word at a time, no. If you want to read that, you have to stay there, we have to wait some time, you have to read that word to word, then only you can understand. Right or not? So, not readable. First one is what there? Not readable, and second one is what there? Readable. Good readable. That means readability is very, very important. Second one is providing more readability. First one is providing what there? Lesser readability. Right or not? Alright, so now this is second point here I'm telling there. Now let's come for this third point here. All of you. Now observe carefully. String temporary EMP ADDR is equal to hide. Similarly, string temp EMP ADDR is equal to hide. Now here observe carefully. Underscore I provide. In between these two, now tell me which one is suggestible. First of all, tell me underscore symbols are allowed in the identifier or not? Yes, allowed here. That's nice. Now tell me, first one is the second one. Which one is suggestible? First one or second one? No response, guys. First one is what there? Not suggestible. Not suggestible. But second one is what there? Suggestible. Am I right or not? Suggestible. Observe carefully, but in the previous case, this one is suggestible, no? But now we are saying this is not suggestible. In the relative comparison, we have to say, in the relative comparison of the length, in the point of the length, now this is suggestible, but here the point is what there? For the sake of easiness, for the sake of easy to read factor if we take now the second one is suggestible. That's why this we have to use. Now here the conclusion is like what then? What's the conclusion? No? In Java identifiers, if you have multiple words, then it is suggestible. To separate multiple words with the special notations. Like what their underscore symbol. This underscore symbol is not mandatory. Anything we can use, but that should be in a recognizable manner. That should be in a more readable manner. But always suggestible thing is what there? Underscore symbols. Observe carefully. Right, sir. Now here, this is an example here I'm telling to you. Right. Now, here, these are the first one is not suggestible, second one is what there? Suggestible. Now, this is the overall information related to what there? Identifiers and suggestions. Tell me guys, what suggestions are provided by Java to write identifiers here? First one is what there? To provide identifiers in Java, Java has given a set of suggestions. What suggestions there? Now tell me, in Java, it is suggestible. It is what there? Suggestible. It is suggestible to provide odd identifiers with a particular meaning. Definitely we have to get some description in our mind by seeing the name of the identifier. Next one is, in Java, there is no length restriction for the identifiers. We can write identifiers with any length, but it is suggestible to manage length of the identifiers around what there? Around 10 symbols. Around what there? 10 symbols. Right, next one. In Java identifiers, if you have multiple words, then it is suggestible to separate multiple words with what there? Special notations like what there? Underscore symbols. Of course, I am saying there in the point of view, special notations like anything. But actually, we are going to use underscore symbol only. To separate the multiple words, the maximum cases, we are going to use what there? Underscore symbol only. Got it or not? Right, so now, this is what exactly the identifiers concept. Clear to all of you know? Guys, now tell me, how many building blocks are available under language fundamentals? No? 5. What are the 5? Tokens, data types, typecasting, Java statements, and arrays. Why, sir? Why you are giving delayed responses? Exactly at 8:30 you are taking breakfast, right? 12:30 or 1 o'clock exactly you are taking lunch. Night, at what time there? 9 or 9:30 taking dinner. Am I right or not? And unfortunately might be in the middle 5 o'clock the snacks. That is not in our syllabus actually. The snacks now, but it is created recently. Alright, sir. Now why you are forgetting that point, sir? Now tell me, how many types of tokens are available? Taken admission already? Right. Right, sir. 4 types of tokens are available. What are the 4 types of tokens now? First one is what? Identifiers. Next one is what? Literals. Next one is what? Keywords and reserved words. So what next one? Operators. What next one? Special symbols, sir. Not written, sir. Anyway. Good. At least I'm asking about titles only, sir. Not subject. You have to remember that at least titles. Right. Now the next topic is like what there? Literals. The next one is what there? Literals. Observe carefully. Now here the question, what is a literal? Understand, all of you know. Say for example, don't write anything. Int A is equal to 10. Listen carefully. Int A is equal to 10 now. Int is what, sir? Now tell me. Data type. A is what there? A, small a is what there? Come on, it is what there? Variable. Maybe identifier. Leave this one. Equal is what? Equal is what? Operator. 10 is what? 10 is what? Tell me. Constant. 10 is what there? Constant. Semicolon is what? Semicolon is what? Terminator. Or we may call it as what there? Special symbol. Terminator or special symbol. Now here, what is an identifier if you have to this? Or what is a literal if you have to this? Literal is a constant assigned to the variables. Literal is a constant assigned to the variables. Now here, int data type. A is a variable or identifier. Equal is an operator. 10 is what there? Constant. This we can say it is what there? A literal. Literal is what there? That means literal is a constant assigned to the variables. Observe carefully. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following types of literals. What are the various types of literals are available here? Observe carefully. First one is like what there? Right, sir. Integral or integer literals. First one is what there? Integral or integer literals. Let me take some examples here. Observe carefully. Byte data type, short data type, int data type, long data type. Oh, no. Up to these are what? Integral or integer literals. Understand here? Their values you know already. What are the values here? 10, 20, 34, something else. All these are like what there? Integral or integer literals. But one more twist, understand it no? Carries also be come under what there? Integral literals. Carries also be come under what there? Integral literals. Not as a separate group. Under this integral only it will come. Why? Because all characters are represented in the form of what there? ASCII values. ASCII value is a numeric value or not? Is an integral value or not? Because of that reason, it is also be come under what there? Integral or integer literals. Why I included char under this? No, in the future we will understand. In a typecasting process, you will understand effectively. But here itself, I am giving reason here. Its internal representation is what there? Numeric only. So that it will come under what there? Integral or integer literals. Answer my point. Next one is after that. For characters, what we are able to say there? Right, a character in a single quotation. A character in a single quotation. Maybe slash T. What is the slash T? Maybe slash N. What is the slash N? Tab space. What next one here? Next line. New line characters. Either these things are allowed, but at the same time, any value within a single quotation is treated as what there? A character. That means character. Only single digit, single value only. Single character only. Don't provide multiple characters there. Only single character within what there? Single quotation there. That's okay. Fine. Next one is what there. Then after that, all of you have to carefully. Floating point literals. Floating point literals. Here I am telling there some data types. What data types? No float. Then what next one here after this float? No double data type. Both float and double. Here we can have to carefully. Here the point what I am telling there. What examples are available for this float now? Right, sir. 22.22. F is mandatory. F is mandatory. If you are not providing F, no, that value will be treated as a double by default. Suffix must be provided what there? F. Next one is 456.234 F. Any value we can take there, like what we have to provide there? F. And so on here we have to take. For the sake of the double here, what I am telling there, 22.22, no suffix. Leave it. Might be 34.345 D. Either small d we can use. Next one is what there? 56.345. Either capital D we can use. Anything here we can provide. Of course, here also we can use like what there? Capital F. Capital F also here we can provide. Either small f or capital F. In the case of D also we might what there? Either small d or capital D or without any that suffix there. Then by default it will come under what there? Double value. So let me write that information for the sake of this note. I am telling to you. All float literals must be suffixed with either small f or what there? Capital F. Right, sir. Similarly, what is the other point here? No, all the double values, all the double literals must be provided with the following cases. With the following suffixes. What are the following suffixes here? No, with the following suffixes. Alright, so now I'm giving the suffixes. No, first one is what there? No suffix, but the value is what there? But the value, okay, no suffix. That's one point here. Then another thing is like what there? With the small t suffix and with the small t suffix, capital D suffix and small d suffix. Without suffix, then what next one here? With the small d suffix or with what there? Capital D suffix. This is one point here. But one more point here itself I have to specify there. Alright, one more note here I have to provide there. All long values, long literals must be provided with the suffix value, values either small l, this is small l, or capital L with either small l or capital L. You have to use that suffix values for long. For integer not required. For byte not required. For short not required. No suffix values. But for long what there? Either small l or capital L. For float is what there? Either small f or capital F. For double is what there? No suffix. But integral value and what their fraction value is there. Next one is what there. What are the suffix if you want to provide there? Then either small d or capital D. Either of the things here we have to provide. Right, so now these are the like number 2. Here what we are getting there, like what there, floating point literals. That what we are getting there here. Right, sir. Understand this point, no? After completion of this, that another point here, what I am telling to you, after completion of this, another thing. Observe carefully. Right, sir. Now, after completion of this, Boolean literals. Boolean literals. Only 2 data types are available. Only one data type. Boolean data type. What are the various values here? No, only true values. True or what next one? False. True or what next one? False. They are the Boolean literals. Then after that, what next one here? After completion of this Boolean literals, no. Understand this clearly. Say for example, next one is a string literals. String literals. Right, sir. Only string data type will come there. What are the string data type values here? Any value within the double quotation. Any value within the double quotation. Observe carefully. The string data type is having some capability. It can represent any data. Maybe only digits. Only digits. Yes, we can represent in the form of what the string. Maybe of course true or false also here we are able to represent like what there in the form of the string. Then after that 22.2 to F float values also. Maybe 234.345 double values also. Anything, any type of data is represented in the form of what there? Double quotations, then that is called as what there? String literals. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? Now, let's understand this. What are the various letters are provided here now? First one is what there? Integral or integer letters. Byte, short, int, long, char. Then characters are represented within a single quotations. Answer my point here. But all long letters must be provided with the suffix what there? Suffix value either with what there? Small r or with what there? Capital L. Next one, floating point literals, no? Float values must be suffixed with either with the small f or what there? Capital F. All the double literals must be provided with the following suffixes, either no suffix or small d or capital D. Answer my point here. Boolean literals are provided with what there? True or false. No suffix values are available. String literals are provided with what there? Anything within the double quotations like what there? ABC. Within the double quotation maybe ABC or XYZ. Only alphabets or only digits. All alphanumeric values within the double quotation. So only string literals are having capability to represent any type of data. Only string literals are having capability to represent any type of data. Sir, got it or not? Right, that's okay, fine. No, I think so. This prerequisite, this topic is not required. Just for the sake of your better understanding, I have written all of them, not required. Here also be not required. Okay, leave this one. All of your accent is document. For the sake of you all, I am typing everything. But if you are not viewing this document, there is a waste of time. What I am doing there in the class now. Right, sir. If the new members, I am giving this document like what there, link. There it is. Right. Please try to take this link now for the sake of accessing this document. Now please try to take this link there. https://tinyurl.com/corejava 6 p.m. notes. Take this and use this in our browser. Automatically you can access the content. Now then there is a question, guys. Is it possible to say two types of identifiers? Predefined identifiers and user-defined identifiers? No. No such kind of concepts there. No concepts like predefined identifiers and user-defined identifiers. No. Identifier is user-defined only, always. Identifier is what there? User-defined identifier only. No concept like predefined identifiers. Right, sir. Then advanced Java 7:30 p.m. batch will start. Not immediately. Maybe after Pongal, I may check the possibility. Maybe I'm thinking about it on February 1st week. Meanwhile, you may complete at least object orientation in core Java. Without having knowledge on object orientation core Java, we can't understand like what is the advanced Java. So not possible to start immediately the content here, right? So advanced Java, I'll give plan, guys. Don't worry. Don't hurry for it. exactly in the right point, at right location, I'll start advanced Java. Don't hurry for it. Even if you hurry for it, even if you take advanced Java a bit of earlier mod, you will not understand completely advanced Java. Once you are taking step 2 for the advanced Java, every concept in advanced Java you must understand. Then only we have to take that. Understand it here. Most number of students are coming back to me. They are asking to me, sir, unnecessarily we started advanced Java. We joined with advanced Java classes a bit earlier more, but we are not understanding anything there without having proper knowledge in core Java. So we are not understanding anything. Once again, we want to complete core Java. And moreover, what the students' temptation actually, when they completed academics, when they completed BTech, when they came to Hyderabad to learn the courses, what students' mindset no, if any institute is starting core Java classes no, they are neglecting core Java. Directly they are inquiring for what their advanced Java classes. They might be aware something in their colleges. At their colleges, they know something about core Java. With that basic knowledge, they are thinking to come for what their advanced Java. What people are doing there, first 10 days of classes, okay, you can understand easily in advanced Java. After that, no, not possible to understand. Whenever you are bounced back there, then immediately you'll again come to the core Java class, again we are going to complete the core Java. Understand it? There is a money waste and time waste. Don't go for it. I will set out your schedule. Trust me, I'll give the clear-cut schedule for you, clear-cut roadmap I will provide to you. When to learn, which course you have to learn at what time. I'll give the clear-cut information there. In the right point, I'm going to start. Getting my point or not? If I start advanced immediately, I may get more money, right? More number of students will come. Definitely, I'll get more business, right? But what's the use of it? So that's why then I will give the exact location to you when to start advanced Java. Wait for it. I will start. Definitely, I will start it. 6 to 7:30 and 7:30 to 9. These two slots are fixed for Java. These two slots are for what there? Java. Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices and web services. Up to that, you can see my face directly. But other courses might be, other times we'll discuss about it. So 6 to 7:30 and 7:30 to 9. Then in the next duration, I'm going to take these classes effectively. Sir, all of you are getting my point or not? Right, sir. That's okay, fine. And please remember this point. 6 to 7:30. Those who are completely attending this demo class or maybe initial classes, no. This is a third topic I'm discussing there. First two topics I have to discuss at 7:30 to 9. Those are coming for demo classes recently. 1 or 2 days back onwards, people are coming there. You must attend at 7:30 class also. Yesterday, some of you are left from the class and they are not coming back at 7:30 class. At 7:30 class, I am discussing steps to prepare first Java program. How to install Java software and how to provide setups are completed yesterday. Of course, I can give that video also for you, no problem. But today onwards, at least we have to attend for what there? 7:30. All of you I'm telling there. Those who are attending last 2 to 3 days onwards demo classes, no. You must attend at 7:30 class. Answer my point here. Again, for the existing students, if you want to learn once again the steps to prepare first application, feel free and come at 7:30 class there. At 7:30, I'm taking what there? That basics, first 2 topics, introduction and as well as what there? Steps to prepare first Java program. Understand it, what I'm telling you know. But if you are missing that 7:30 class, you are going to lose the content. But I'm giving intimations to you clearly. Those who are coming for these classes last 2 to 3 days onwards, you must attend 6 to 7:30. This is your permanent timing. 7:30 to 9, I will take next 10 days of time. For the sake of introduction classes, basic classes, no. So you must attend at 7:30 class also. Right, sir. Good. That's all for today. Then tomorrow, I'll continue the content here. Again, I'm telling there, recently those who are attending these classes, no, steps to prepare first Java program and discussing at 7:30. Take 5 to 10 minutes break and come back. I'll restart what there? 7:30 class. Right? That's all, guys. Now take some break and come back for the new members. For only 6 o'clock students, no, tomorrow we'll continue at 6 o'clock the remaining parts there. Literals content there. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Guys, those who are attending in 7:30, I'll give link to you. Don't worry. 7:30 class link I will provide to you. Don't worry. Just give a minute of time. I'll give that link also. Okay. 1 minute. Just give a minute. Oh, guys, 1 minute. 7:30 class link I will give to you. Just wait a minute of time. Everybody must attend for it. 7:30 class link. 1 minute, guys. Now I will give that link to you. Yeah. Yeah, guys, then I upload it. Just I given that link to you. Now try to take that link and try to attend for it within 2 minutes. Yeah, you must attend for the 7:30 class also, definitely. Okay. Guys, then within 2 minutes I will start that webinar. Now everybody must attend for the 7:30 class, right? Can I stop it now? Yeah, compulsory to attend at 7:30 class. Link I have given already. Try to take that link from the questions box. Already I have given that link. Try to take it from questions box. Copied or not? So I'll provide keys, sir. First of all, take this. Right. Copied or not? Try to copy that link. Okay? Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Within 5 minutes, I'll start webinar. If it is not copied there, just go to durgasoft.com where demo link is available. We can use that demo link. 7:30 class demo link is available. Then try to select it. You will get it. Oh, fine.
30 అయినా 35 తీసుకోండి. నేను ఇంకా నాకు కొంచెం ఐడియా ఏంటంటే 40 మరి 40 ఐస్ క్రీమ్ దా
Today.
బెటర్ అని నేను ఇంకా ఫీల్ అయ్యా.
Should I give you some point there? Then that system. What is it? Assignment not like that. Then on the basis of the topics, I'll conduct exams there. In today's class, no? Yeah, system class you have taken, no? I have taken example on a system class, no? You can check with that string class or maybe some other exception class or maybe some thread class. No? Try to find out what is the result. Right. Yeah, then like that is an assignment. Right? Thank you. Yes, please.
తినేసి వచ్చాను తినేవే.
Yeah, please. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, how much gap is there from your academics to this one? How many years of gap? 15 years. But teaching experience may not be countable there, right? Yeah.
2020 పేమెంట్ పెట్టి ఇప్పుడు పెడతాడు అంత ఎడ్డలో నాకు అనిపిస్తున్నా.
ఫోన్ చేసి
Okay. Yeah, understood. Nothing. Yeah, actually, what happened? 6 o'clock. See, Java actually will start with what their object orientation. 4th topic onwards. Now this is 3rd topic. Even for this 3rd topic also, first 2 topics are required. The first 2 topics I am going to take at 7:30. Yeah, now.
Payment
first 2
screenshot
topics.
is 2020 payment screenshot.
Exactly. Now in the revision what I have done today, no, at starting point of the class, that is yesterday's class. Yesterday I have taken that. Yesterday's class. Before that, exactly. Not that one. Before that, 2 more topics are available. Introduction part, why Java is available, what are the difference between Java and others. No, that is another topic that I will discuss it. But now immediate solution, I am taking steps to prepare first program. The topic I am discussing. Yeah, that how to install Java software, how to install editors, and how to compile the Java program, how to execute Java program, that I am teaching now. That's 7:30. Okay. After completion of that, some theoretical classes are available that I will teach them, like difference between Java and other topics. Okay. Then these are basic classes. Actual Java is at 6 o'clock only, but people are exactly both the classes you have to attend. 6 to 7:30 is as usual. The actual Java. Then 7:30 to 9 is what their fundamentals classes and basic class, bag of classes like that you can take. Okay. If you attend there, then you will get more classes. At present, maybe in the future, maybe I may start the class at morning, evening only. Yeah, maybe in the next January end or maybe February, 3 o'clock or 4:30 afternoon, I may take the classes. Then after that, after February month, maybe in the March or April, I may start the class at morning, 7 to 8:30 or 8:30. Evening only.
బాగున్నదా ఫ్రూట్ అట్లా
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking there. Actually, when you had a lot of gap, right?
మొత్తం
Then
పోయినావు, ఏం
it's
లేదు.
nearly 15 years of gap in this. Max with my classes, you are able to keep them 4 to 5 years of experience max. Even 5 years of experience, so expectations will be more in the companies. If we put that 5 years of experience, 3 to 4 years of experience, so comfortably we can put. Last 3 to 4 years of experience, we can climb. But before that, what we have done, that definitely people will ask you. There we have to give that convincing reason. That is some reason we have to say, but it should be in a convincing manner. Up to that's point of what I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. Interview will ask. Yeah, you have to say the proper reason. Even of course the personal reasons also, then it should be in proper. Last 3 years of time I'm in development. If you say that, then they will check your knowledge up to that level. Okay, then if you are okay with that, interviewer will satisfy with about your performance, and definitely they'll do. But the point is what there, that before the 3 years of time, what you have done? Nearly 10 to 11 years of time, what you have done? Definitely they'll ask. By the time you have to respond properly. That exact reason we have to. Academics, maybe last year they completed, this year they completed, or maybe these things. Okay, maybe some of them are freshers, like still they are pursuing, their class are going on. Exactly. Yeah, no, not like this. Civil, mechanical, different streams. Even biology, zoology also, some people. Yeah, that is not the problem. Then software industry is open for everyone. Yeah, software is open for everybody, right? Software platform. So even though you are coming from mathematical background, it's suitable. Yeah, you can take the step, no problem. But the point is, exactly. Yeah, that we will get automatically. Automatically we are going to say. Then now the data types part still I have not started. Also some of them as a basic point I am giving them. Not required. Just as a first class only, right? In a bit confusion, but not required. Just continuously become. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, this is a first class one. Continuously, if you attend that second class or third class, fourth class, no, automatically when you complete 2 to 3 classes, no, you'll be nesting. Definitely you'll understand everything.
ఏ స్టూడెంట్ గురించి
3 months minimum.
ఇప్పుడు ఎస్ఆర్ఐటి
Minimum 3 months only course.
సో అబౌట్ దాని గురించి డిస్క్రిప్షన్
Sure, minimum. Yeah, within 2 to 3 days of time, you will write the job proper. No need to wait up to the time. But applications, if you want to do that with the different logic, so there it may take some time. Basic programming will start. So within 2 to 3 days.
దాని గురించి నేర్చుకున్నాడు. అయితే అబ్బాయి ఎగ్జామ్ లో
Not required. Just sit inside the class like 2 to 3 days of time. You'll get some clarity.
సార్ ఏమన్నారంటే వీళ్ళు సరే
స్టోరీనా ఇది?
అంటే ఒకటి
Yeah, guys.
ఈసారి నీకు ఏరోప్లేన్ గురించి రాయను అని ఎగ్జామ్లో అడిగితే అబ్బాయి ఏం రాసిందంట, ఏరోప్లేన్ చాలా పెద్దగా ఉంటుంది, చాలా మంచిగా ఉంటుంది, ఏరోప్లేన్లో